Hello, hello. The finals are due to start in about 15 minutes with the athlete presentation.
Hello and welcome to the RAB CWIF 2025. My name is John Partridge. I'm joined by co-owner and route setting legend Percy Bishton. Thanks for having us. Another cracking event. What edition is this?
This is CWIF 19, I think.
19. Less one for COVID, right?
Yeah, we did miss one. So yeah, this is the 19th one.
Amazing. So chaos is generally the theme of the CWIF. Finals, is following a similar theme or?
No, it's not chaos. It's fun. It's climbing. It's what climbing should be. It's people having a good time.
Yeah.
Like amazing athletes doing cool boulders, and it's not. Yeah, maybe it's a bit unconventional sometimes, a little bit less formal than World Cups or whatever. But yeah, it's the CWIF. It is what it is.
Well, it's an institution, is what it is, and
we should all be in an institution, John. You more than most, I would say.
Looking up at this climb behind me with that volume stack, I mean, that probably should be sectioned for sure.
Yeah, certainly the route setter should be. Yeah, but it's that's the sort of thing that is You don't see very often, do you?
No, well, last year obviously.
It'll be on expensive boulders in a couple of days, I would have thought. There's about £1 million worth up there. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
And thank you to our sponsors as well for that beta setting, serious climbing. Obviously, these kind of events don't happen with those kind of support. So ahead of the finals,
Without that sort of support, not with that support, they give us the support, John.
Exactly.
Good.
Good. Okay. Well, ahead of the finals, what's the theme? Is there a theme?
Climbing.
Yeah, climbing. Are we talking slow, steady, what we got to look for?
Everything. Gouging, biting, everything.
Because last year there was a handstand.
Yeah.
We've got some inversions going on.
Yeah, there'll be a bit of that, but we're equal opportunities, so there may be a bit of that for both categories. So yeah, no, it should be cool. We're trying to. Will, what are you doing?
And this is what you got to look forward to, people. Amazing boulders set by.
That was one of the setters there. He's a new one, but he's pretty good. He's very good at inversions. He's our inversion specialist, William Pickles. Yeah, very good.
So, as we said, 19th edition of CWIF. We've seen a lot of changes through the years. Athlete level. I mean, it seems to be obviously it's progressing. But what have you noticed over the years?
I don't know. It's just different. So I don't know that the athlete level is actually much different. Like the strongest climbers are still as strong. You can argue that like 20, 25 years ago, the top boulders then were as strong as these guys for sure. But the climbing style is different. Yeah. And the start and the holds are different. You know, volumes and macros. We use a lot more of those now. And the route setting has evolved, and so that's kind of in a nutshell, that's the history of bouldering comps. Is that the style is less basic. As the athletes have got good at doing one thing, the route setters find something new to challenge the athletes, because obviously the route setter's job in this environment is to get people to fall off. Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do, and we're trying to set challenges for climbers which will push them to the limit, which will create a bit of magic, like the sporting magic, and that's what people remember. I had this discussion with some of the route setters the other day. Like, you don't necessarily remember who won the CWIF, but you remember that year that Toby Roberts did that insane one-arm thing.
Or Rustam on the paddle.
Like, Toby Roberts he might have won the Olympics, never won the CWIF. That's all I'm saying. But where everyone remembers. I know. Well, he's not here. That's a shame. But people remember Rustam's insane triple dyno, all of that stuff. That's kind of what a setters I like about comps, and that's what the CWIF's all about.
Yeah, making the athletes shine. So it looks like we've got some of that coming up. We're obviously it feels like we're in a bit of a glory days with the British team at the moment. There seems to be a real progression. I've certainly noticed over the last few years, obviously building on Shauna and such like. We've got some really strong British contingent in the finals again. Max looked on another level today. Yeah.
I mean,
it's just incredible.
The sport is evolving. Like competition climbing, sport climbing. It's an Olympic sport now, and it's more professional. Everyone has got a manager and a coach these days, it seems. But this is what happens. It's not climbers who are going out climbing and then they do some comps in their spare time and they do a bit of training. It's just a lot more formalised, and this is how all competitive sport evolves, from grassroots level through to Olympic level. For sure. It's like the natural evolution, if you like. I mean, whether it's good for the sport or not is a different thing. That's a different question. Well, yeah. Don't ask me that one.
I mean, I just remember the good old days of like chalk bags being kicked around the wall and things like that. You still see the emotion.
Long may it continue. The CWIF is where you can still kick your chalk bag onto the mare's head.
There's no yellow cards here.
No, there are yellow cards, and I just think that it's bouldering as a competitive sport is always a bit of a weird one, and it's kind of evolved from league climbing and all the other competitive climbing sports we've got, and bouldering is a pretty free lifestyle-y sort of sport really, and I think that having an environment which is a little bit less rigid and formal with the rules is cool. That's where athletes can really shine.
For sure. And I think that's the beauty of CWIF, and something that I always enjoy is, now I'm on the watching side and talking about it, it's always that place, that time of year where it feels like spring's coming out, the blocks are on the wall, the athletes are just coming out of hibernation, and it feels like the start of the year. So
it's the classic pre-World Cup season livener for everybody to get going. So should be cool.
Well, as we say, stay tuned, folks, and we'll start this round off shortly.
You guys almost at the top? Let's get it, Cosmo.
Hello, we're back in the booth. It's me, John Partridge, joined again, Molly Thompson-Smith. Welcome back. You were just on the screen.
I was just on the
How
screen.
were you there, but you're here?
Magic.
It is
Pure
magic.
magic.
You know you've made it when you got your own advert, right?
Well,
You've hit the big time now.
I think I can say I have.
So the big time for the competitors today, right? We're here, finals, CWIF 2025.
I know. I think it's year 19 of the
19,
CWIF,
right?
which is just crazy.
It's wild.
We've both competed in it quite a bit now.
Yeah, but some more recently than others. But
Yeah?
I mean, it's been a big part of my life and a big part of yours. And
For sure.
these guys are hopefully going to make some future for themselves. Maybe immortality awaits for one of them, certainly. But we're just going to have a quick look at the run list. So this is the men's finalists. We've got Sota, Sam, Michael, Diane, Jim, and Max.
Not a bad field, that one.
Yeah, pretty.
I mean, Max had an amazing semi-final round, 4 and 4, 4
Yeah.
flashes.
Yeah, it was pretty
It was
wild.
spectacular.
He was, and also like Mickey was pretty inspirational to watch as well, because right from the start he was course correcting on that third climb, which was amazing, and he was the first one to figure out like the actual sequence and do it. So that was pretty good
such an
effort.
impressive fight.
Yeah.
The same with Jim, good to see him back.
Yeah, straight in, casual into finals.
Yeah,
but yeah,
looked great.
that's the boys, and then we will have a look at the women's start list in just a second. Again, really good show. We had a bunch of I mean, the Brits have almost locked out the finals. We've just got one international competitor, Bibi, who she came up quite early in that round and put on a really good show.
Yeah, she was top of the leaderboard for quite some time, right?
Yeah.
Well, till the very end when Faye came
Yeah,
out.
basically just slingshotted over her. But yeah, so we've got Connie Bridgens, Eugenie Lee, Izzy Bridgens, Izzy Edgington, Bibi Hamers and Faye McDougall.
It's a 5 out of 6 for Team Precision.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And what about in the men's?
In the men's, we've got 2. 2/3 if you
That's
count Jim.
pretty impressive. 70% of the finalists are Precision team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
there you go. Ain't no pyramid scheme with those guys. They know what they're doing. So yeah, in a minute we're going to get some climbers on your screen. They're just coming in from the cold and isolation, and they are going to be presented to the crowd in situ. They'll have 2 minutes observation on each climb, and during that time we will talk for prolonged periods about each climb, and we've got some of those fancy Olympic style graphics of all the 3D
very
shenanigans. So hopefully you guys at home can get a better flavour for what the climbs are like. I've actually been down on the mats and had a quick look at the climbs. It's fair to say there is some funk for these guys to get
how
stuck
are they
into.
looking? What can we expect from this round?
I think it's definitely showy, that's for sure, obviously, as you'd expect. And with CWIF, there is some maybe stuff you wouldn't find in a World Cup, shall we say that?
Yeah, I guess that is kind of why we love CWIF. We get to see some
Survive.
experimental stuff, some interesting setting. The route setters, I think, are encouraged to kind of push the boat out a little
They've
bit.
certainly done that. You're going to see there's a couple of climbs which are they climbs? Are they works of art? Who's to know? Maybe they're both.
I love that.
Maybe
yeah.
they're both.
The comp wall does look absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
It's always a treat seeing my local wall look like this.
Yeah, it's a real treat. We've got a couple of cool shapes. The avocados, I'm into those.
Yeah, they look great. You can actually see them on your screen right now. That's a sneak preview of M1. But we have our first athletes coming out for presentation.
Yeah, so we've got Connie Bridgens, Eugenie Lee, our in-house commentator, the one and only Percy Bishton. He was just on your screens earlier too. Izzy Bridgens, Izzy Edgington coming out next. Here she is. Good effort from her, making finals as well. Bibi Hamers. And then last but not least, we've got Faye McDougall. Yeah, she absolutely smashed that quali round.
She
in
did.
fairness.
I think it was 3 flashes out of 4.
Yeah.
So efficient work from Faye.
Not too shabby. And the one that she didn't do, nobody did as well. So
yeah, we did
and
have
she
one
was-
on-topped boulder.
Yeah, she was probably the closest. So the men coming out now, we have Sota Amagasa, we got Sam Butterworth, we got everyone's favourite, right?
I think so. Crowd favourite.
Yeah, Miki Mal, that's so good to have him here. We got Diane Akhtar, Jim Pope, local legend out of retirement. Is he retired? He's not retired, he's just taking a break.
Yeah, he's just on a break.
Yeah. And last but not least, absolute domination
Mr.
station.
Cool.
Yeah, cool as a cucumber. Really backing up those power shorts with a very strong performance. Max Mill. Or as I coined him in the last round, Max the Milker.
Max the Milk, I know, it's a new name for him.
'Cause he will
is known as Max
squeeze out
the
that
Future,
result.
but I'm liking Max the Milker.
Yeah, man, he absolutely dominated that previous round. So hopefully he can carry it through. They're going to have a couple of minutes on each boulder, and we're going to get some graphics on your screen at some point. But yeah, the men are going to be starting on the avocados. So yeah, we'll get the screen, these little graphics up, but they're very cool. Here we go. So grab an avocado, take the tip out on the way, and smash it. Smashed. Everyone loves smashed avocado.
Everyone
right?
I love that. And I'm sure we're going to see some avocados get smashed today.
For sure. But here we go. Oh, look at this 3D. So
That does
yeah.
not look good, that
No.
hold.
They are nicked circuiter, these holds. They're really not good. Not good at all.
No. But they need to be for these lads because
I
they
know.
are so strong.
They really are. But you'd hope there would be, something for the guys to get stuck into. Let's have a look at F1 now. So this is over on the far right-hand side of your screen. They've got some sort of swing loop to get stood onto a volume from that start hold. So it's going to pivot in a second, and they're going to do the old lâcher downwards onto that red volume. grab the little thing and then get in the groove.
Now this couldn't be any more different to the avocado boulder.
Yeah.
The avocado boulder is as basic as it gets.
Yeah,
And we've got
a swingerling.
a swingerling, the very technical term. A swingerling
With some mauling.
with
at
some
the top.
mauling.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants. Give the people what they want.
True.
So yeah, that's the far right hand side of your screen. They're going to finish off their 2 minutes in a second, and then we'll go to the second boulder. They're going to, I don't know how to call it tonight, because whilst Max was so dominant in the men's, anything can happen in finals.
Absolutely.
And certainly in the women's field, I feel like it's actually pretty open.
Yeah, I wouldn't say there was anyone who was looking way better than anyone else.
No.
And I guess that will make for a very exciting final.
Fingers crossed. I mean, Jenny, she always looks like ice cold focused, right?
She does.
Like one day she's just going to unleash fury. So here we go.
Moving on to our second boulders.
So,
A lot of holds, a lot of volumes on this.
Yeah, this is a Matt Cousins boulder. It's the art. It's artwork. It's an installation.
An installation is the best way to describe this, I would say.
It's about £5 worth of volume.
And it must have taken quite some time to put it together. How do you where's the vision for this come from?
Well, Matt gets paid by the screw, so I think that helps. So he just puts on as much as he can. But no, it's cool. Basically, you start inverted, then get your feet up into that cluster of dual text.
Now,
How
I'm not
disgusting
sure
this
2 minutes is enough time to really comprehend what.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's wild, but there are actually some grips on there. They've just got to pick their way through. So this is F2 we're looking at, and again, treat both genders the same. They've got an inverted heel-toe cam to start as well.
Now this looks quite interesting because our zone's quite low.
Yeah, it is, and that probably tells you a lot about it, right? So yeah, there's a lot to get stuck into on this. It's on the shorter end of the wall, so it's obviously going to pack a punch, this one. I don't know. There's going to be some kind of shenanigans to get started on this. You're going to have to ride the old heel-toe cam to get out to the zone on the left-hand side of the wall. So basically, I think you're going to sling that foot in and pirouette round on it. So yeah, that is your second boulder, and we're going to go on to the rotation now for the third boulder. Men are going to be over on the left-hand side of the wall. So in this round, the men are getting the slab, and this is, I don't know how to describe
Dynamic
this.
slab?
There's a massive hold at the top of the wall with an overlap, like some kind of overlap. Yeah, it's a bit wild. Going to pull on, smear across that kind of like grubby black volume over to the left, and then give it the big one to the overlap hold.
Yeah, I think this is one of our new kind of popular coordination slab moves where you jump out of an undercut and you hit a left and left again and plant a foot at the same time.
Interesting. I don't know what to make of it. There's going to be a bit of shenanigans, I think, getting out of the starting position. I think it's going to be quite a quick fire.
Yeah, I guess that zone's quite a good hold, so I'm imagining the move to that being quite dynamic.
So that's the men's boulder. Yellow holds, black volumes, get to the top. That's about it, isn't it?
Simple.
And then we're over onto F3, which is the very far right hand side of the comp wall here, and we've got these mental volume configurations, and this is a Percy Bishton collab with a bunch of the other guys. So essentially just probably
Squirming.
my favourite thing. Literally, it's all I got these days, Molly, is squirming.
Well, I think that's an absolute special here at the works. Squirming, weirdness.
Yeah, like if you can stand on your feet and just move your hips a little bit, that's what you're in. But mixed in with some absolutely filthy crimping.
Ooh, yeah.
Basically. So yeah, another avocado on there. No smashing on this one, just crimping.
No. Seeing some interesting new shapes. I'm not sure I've ever seen these holds before.
No, I'm really digging those volumes. Those shapes are very cool. So yeah, that's the third boulder. We're going to go on to the fourth one now. So the men are going to come onto sort of the very centre stage here. Obviously, we always finish in front of the crowd. Men have got these fluorescent green rail things. I think we've all felt those things before. They look good, but they're not good.
No, and there's quite a few different like variations of this hold, so you never quite know from the floor which one it's going to be.
Exactly. But yeah, relatively steady pull on, and then get into the sort of volume palm thing, stand up into the undercuts, crimp some ratty thing, and
that's it. That's
bicep kiss the gun to finish.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the way. And then yeah, we're over to the women. Are just to the right hand side of them. They got these amazing red cheetah holds. Again, probably shapes that they're familiar with, so I would imagine they're going to be challenged by the movement more on this one. We'll get that up on the screen in just 2 ticks. Here we go. So yeah, these cheetah holds, and it's basically just
pure power by the looks of things.
Straight thugging. Yeah.
Straight thugging.
Which is fun. So yeah, double tap to start, and then give it the old quick flick kind of thing through this big volume until immortality awaits at the top. Yeah, take it, it's yours.
I think, well, we'll definitely have a new CWIF champion this year, because I think our previous female CWIF winner was Erin.
Yeah, not here.
So, and she's not here at the moment, so it really is anyone's.
She's probably doing like 12 hours training or something today.
I think she is in Paris at the moment training, so...
Oh man, she's got an insane training program, right?
She does, and I'm sure she's got big aspirations for this year, so...
Yeah.
Watch out for Erin and the rest of Team GB at the World Cup events this year.
You heard it here, you heard it. So yeah, a couple more seconds left for these guys to figure it out. So nice all working together, isn't it?
It is.
Collaborative. Look at them all sandbagging each other. No, it's cool. So yeah, that's it. They're all going to go into the left-hand side of the comp wall. So they're not going into a strict isolation. They're going to sit and look away from the wall. But actually, they're all having a sneaky peek over the left shoulder.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to hide once you're in here. You can hear everything, so you may as well see it.
For sure, and that's what makes CWIF. It's chaotic. It's
in your face.
In your face. It's not quite 100% legit, but that's why we love it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of it. So, for those of you who can't remember, we're going to start the men off on the avocados, see if they can smash them, and then the women will be over on the far right-hand corner in some swingling thing in a groove.
And it looks like the women had a really powerful semi-final, right?
They did. And
it looks like they've got a bit more weirdness in this final.
Excellent.
Rather than straight up power.
I think it's good. Weirdness is what we want. Like that last year with the handstand, right? Imagine coming in to a handstand. I mean, what?
I think I remember being out in finals, and whoever I was climbing with at the same time, it might have been Alex Magos, was like, what the heck is this? Like, are you for real? I have to do a handstand on a boulder?
I think he probably liked it. He loves
the handstand. Oh
yeah,
he loves the handstand. So
he was the target market, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were setting that boulder for him, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
But no handstands here today.
No, just Top Gun style inversions of feet. So yeah, we're going to start the competition in a second. Athletes are disrobing and into their vests. A lot of bicep intimidation going on. I'm a big fan of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get your veins out. Show the others what you're packing. I think it's intimidation is not to be underestimated. But our first athletes are going to be Sota and Connie. Let's see what these guys have got. Let's see them scurry across the mat in a minute. Full house at the Climbing Works, that's good to see. Tickets sold out really, really quickly as ever.
Yeah, always do. Such a great event to watch, and hopefully there's lots of you watching at home on the live stream as well.
I don't know, chaos. Don't think about that. It makes us all go mad if you think about that. People watching. Oh, that means people
with the sound on it.
yeah, no, just mute us. Could put on a podcast or something. So here we go. Sota Amagasa going to start off the men's, and Connie Bridgens unleash fury on Percy's signal. Here we go.
4 minutes on the clock.
Right, and we're off. Connie getting stuck in with the brush.
Sota straight on the wall.
Oh! Yeah, so it's the one arm catch, relatively poor edge, hold swing, smash foot on.
Simples.
It's what everyone wants, right?
Oh, and Sota straight back on there, not wasting any time.
Yeah, that is good darts from him. Oh, Connie just not giving it enough, I think, on the swingerling.
No, almost catching it. I think she just missed that foothold.
Yeah.
So not only do they have to swing, but they've got to accurately land on a smeary foothold. And Sota catches the jump, going two hands this time, slightly less spectacular.
Still,
but
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wow.
Looking so strong.
That is really good effort from him.
Wow, and what's that, a 3-move boulder?
Yeah, that just shows how hard it is.
3 very hard moves.
Yeah.
Not to be underestimated, the difficulty of any of these moves.
That just shows what a pro he is, right? Changing his method. 2 goes,
Yes.
giving it the one arm. Yeah.
Within like 1 minute. That's first boulder topped. And, you know, for the other 5 guys to hear and...
Yeah. Although they'll probably be thinking about the opportunity that it might be. 'Cause, you know, that was two falls. Oh yeah, Connie's in. Here we go. So got to get up in the groove. And then onto these really poor slopers up on the head wall.
Choosing to skip out that foothold outright, which I think was a really good idea from her.
Yeah, difficult to say what the knowledge is here. I think going right maybe allows you to give a little bit more momentum for the jump up, but we'll find out.
Yeah, looking a little bit...
There she is.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Whoa, just ejected. Really close to sticking that jump. So that's a relatively poor sloper that she's jumping to, so hence why she couldn't hold the inward momentum and just firing off.
Quite a lot of climbing to get to the zone on this boulder.
For sure. Yeah, I like a swingerling.
You like a swingerling?
Are you into it?
I can easily say I do not like a swingerling, unfortunately. But I enjoy watching people do their swingerlings.
Okay, so here we go. You got the choice. You can come out to men's 1.
Not
or
even a
women's 1.
question. You didn't even have to finish it there.
know,
it was
I know.
it was M1 the whole way.
Yeah, for sure. I can see you smashing through that. Here goes Connie again.
Nice.
Yeah, she's got that dialed now.
Yeah.
But she's really focusing on that foot first before committing.
Yeah, nice little side angle shot here.
Yeah. She's got to get out of this groove on the slope. There it is. Into the undercut with the left hand. Swing the foot. And then smash up with the right hand. Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, nicely done. Using that toe hook. Now she's got to unwind. Come on, Connie. Yeah. Come on. Nicely done.
Great work from Connie.
She was a bit quick on the dismount there, so I think the judge is giving it.
Looking really happy with herself. Great
Yeah.
way to open the final. 2 tops.
Oh, that's what we want, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think so too. And like we said, anyone could take it in this final. So it's not to say that the boulders are easy.
No.
Everyone here.
They're all really good. That's what it is. But yeah. So both boulders go. That's a good start. And I think it's going to give an indication these boulders probably need to be flashed.
I think it might come down to execution.
Yeah.
With these 2 boulders.
Sam though looking really focused before getting the brush out. Here we go.
Jenny already on the wall.
Yeah. She's obviously one of the taller female athletes, so maybe that'll help her. Let's find out.
Yeah, she can use that volume. She can kind of kick off it already to really line that jump up.
And maybe then reach back to the palm a little bit more easily as well.
Yeah, but still not an easy move.
No, because the leveler on this really is that starting hold, because it's kind of like a big sloper for you right now.
It's not great, and I think also if you can kind of reach it, maybe there's less incentive to give enough momentum through the hips as well.
Exactly. Yeah, you've really got to go for it. Much better from her, just not quite hitting it in the right spot.
Yeah, but you could see she committed a lot more to the swinging motion there.
She's really worked on her dynamic climbing, but it's fair to say it's probably still not her favourite thing to be doing.
No, but like we were saying in the semi-final, all these athletes are just so well-rounded now that even their weaknesses are still...
Oh, no, it's not a weakness. I think it's just probably not her thing she enjoys doing most, There's Sam catching the jump. So, again, interesting, both trying it one-handed first and then switching up this last move. Not easy. Come on, Sam. Got to get up on the shoulder. Here we go. And Eugenie also sticking the jump. Now lining up the second move. She's got to get her foot up.
She's using the further right foothold that Connie didn't use, so we'll see if that's any easier or...
It's definitely putting her out a little bit, but she's tall enough to reach it off that foot. That's really good from her. So see if she does the same thing. Yep, toe hook to fall into this next right hand. So we've got Sam who's topped. That's good news for him. And Eugenie staring down the barrel of her first top for the final. Come on, Eugenie. Nicely done from her. Come on. Stay tight now. That's it.
Nice.
Good job from her. Really, really strong.
All right, we're off to a flying start.
That's it. Tops are coming in quick. We're moving quick. So we're going to get our third competitors out. We're going to have... Wow, as I said before, firm crowd favourite.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Nikki coming out now. Out with Izzy Brazins.
And unlike the semi-final, we don't wait for the clock to run down. We just move straight on to the next.
That's what I like
pair.
about finals, right?
Yeah.
There's not much waiting around.
No, it is just action.
Yeah. Next stop, top. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Izzy a local hero as well.
Yeah, good to see her repping it. She climbed really well actually in the semi-final round. Super consistent.
Super well.
After her good qualification round as well.
And I thought she was going to be straight into that first move. She had a great go.
Whoa, the one-hand method again.
I want to see it. I want to see it work.
Someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
He was close then.
He was really close.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll change up his beater now or just stick with the showboat style.
I think there was, because they've all gone left hand to it as well, there might be some hidden clues on extra chalk around the hole that as you get through the round maybe they're going to see more chalk around it.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess all of these guys will have read the boulder together, and so they've probably all said it's a one-handed catch.
And they're all strong enough to do it that way.
For sure.
That's what it's.
Izzy's into the groove.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailing that first move.
Short work of that. Here we go, Mickey. Whoa, pulled his arm off. Got the right hand on and then pulled his left off. Yeah.
See if Izzy can do this stand-up, opting for the same method as Eugenie, but I don't think she's quite got the same length that Eugenie has, so we'll see what this move looks like.
Come on,
Come on, Izzy.
Push. Ali.
Yeah, going for a slower way.
I think she maybe has to fall into the red volume,
Good save.
Wow, that's really good. And now she's got to somehow generate.
But she can just reach.
Good work, Izzy. Come on. Really strong from her. Toe. Oh, she didn't heel, not a toe. Mickey just slipping off the jump again.
Literally fingertips there.
Yeah. Come on, Izzy. Come on. Nicely done from her. So, we've had tops from all the girls. That's great.
Yeah. And I think in rough, pretty similar attempts as well.
Yeah. Nobody coming out and flashing it. I think it takes a couple of goes just to figure out that
first
lâché.
Yeah. And I guess that's kind of a pro of these kind of moves for the setters, is that they are splitting
straight
moves.
away. I mean, it's so hard, as you said, to try and get a result, so it's understandable. Yeah, you got to split them somehow.
True.
And I think same for the guys on this with jumping to the crimp.
Yeah.
Fairly low percentage move.
Definitely, but also kind of like a powerful coordination move. I like it because it tests coordination and strength.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of wish there was just like another move on it, but it's so difficult.
We want more.
Yeah, give the people more. But these moves are seriously hard for a first boulder of the night. Come on, Mika.
Yeah,
there it is.
Sticks it this time.
Really strong from him. Come on. Nice. This left hand is not that great, and he's got to throw up with the right into sort of an undercutty side pull squeeze. That move is stern.
Yeah, and I think maybe Sam and Sota lured us into a full sense of how, like, maybe that was an easy move, but it's really not.
Well, it's hard to say, isn't it? Because I think it's just the orientation of that top right hold. It's like, it is quite a big hold, but it's almost like a...
You've got to go around the side of it, don't you?
Yeah, so you're kind
it's
of
quite
like
blind.
Squeezing on an undercut almost. Yeah. But yeah, he's having enough, I think. So yeah, calling it a night on that one. So I think the hold might have moved, they're saying. So they're just having a little conversation about it. The route setters are just deciding whether they are going to have another ladder to screw it in a little bit more, but I think they're all saying it's okay. Yeah, the last hold apparently has just moved a little bit. That one on your screen. So they're going to get the ladder, screw it in. Luckily, the way they set all these climbs, when they set, they mark all the holds, so around the edges, and they draw the lines so they can clearly see.
They have a guide.
Yeah, see all the orientation. So here we go. See if we get a little move on the screen.
Oh yeah, you could see it.
Just see it move for sure. So yeah, maybe they're going to give him another go on that potentially.
I mean, I would say that would be fair.
Yeah, I think so, because yeah, definitely
it will affect the like positioning of
for sure.
And
yeah, I think you probably have to assume that put him off.
Yeah, I mean, if a hold moved whilst I was on the wall,
I'll be calling it.
Yes, 100%.
Especially if he knows he can do the boulding, which he does now.
Yes, he does. And a little rest as well.
Yeah. So yeah, just on our screen there, Max Milne, Chief, just razzing it on a little bit more. So maybe it's the they're going to put another screw in as well, just to...
Mika's coming back onto the mats as well. I think he's gearing up for another go. Yeah,
one more try. Yeah, almost certainly I think that's got to have an impact, even if it doesn't... it's such a minute change, but it he might have just thought in his head, oh god, it's going to come off the wall, so then released. Or,
yeah, for sure.
Yep, let's get him on the wall, give him one more go, it's only fair.
Definitely. And I think he'll only need one more go as well. A little bit of rest.
No pressure.
No pressure here, yeah.
But you literally know what to do now. So
yeah, I know. Time to execute for Mika.
Yeah. He's just negotiating time allocation, I think, but he says, I only need one more go.
Ah!
That's cool.
We love the confidence.
Nice. Okay. Here we go. So, after a slight rejig, Mika's going to get back on.
Crowd definitely getting behind him now.
Yeah. Come on. I think that'd be quite... After having a little bit of a break, knowing what to do, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Come on,
Mika.
Come on, Mika.
Yeah,
there
solid.
It is. Come on, Mika. Yeah. Bone it. Ali. Nice.
And there you go.
There we go.
I mean, it almost looked like a different move.
Totally. He just had so much more confidence with what to do on the opposition of getting his head up in between his shoulders.
He really pulled up into it that time, didn't he?
Yeah.
So there we are.
Well, you said it, but yeah, there we are. Another top.
That's how you do it.
Everyone coming out and smashing it so far. We're going to have Diane and Izzy on the wall for you in a second. We cursed ourselves by saying that we were getting through it really quickly, and then we had the technical.
I know.
Yeah, here we go. So maybe this time Diane will just rip it off the wall.
Maybe the hold will fully come off.
He's got the guns for it.
He definitely does. He is definitely one of the strongest athletes in this field, physically.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to really enjoy this boulder.
I hope so. And obviously he's had a long time. He's heard what's going on around everybody.
Oh,
so
interesting.
Choosing.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow. So
he almost held that, and I was wondering if anyone was going to use that little
just a pause
jib. Yeah.
Yeah. So the right again method. First one to try that. Why not?
I mean, the fingers on these guys, they're so strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they could crimp anything. So.
Totally. And Izzy just not quite sticking the lâché move outright to start, but getting closer every go.
Diane trying the same method again, and just kind of losing his grip slightly as he swings out and dropping into more of a drag grip.
Yeah.
And it's just not quite enough without the shoulder being engaged as well.
Yeah, you can't swing and hold it if you've got no way to
pull yourself back in. Yeah.
Exactly. Here goes Izzy, lining it up again.
Ooh, left foot.
Lovely. Yeah.
And it worked
nice.
really well.
Oh,
wow.
Diane.
Giving us what we want.
Yeah, the one arm catch, that is very cool. That's what we wanted. Come on, Diane.
Finish it off.
Here we go.
Easy.
Oh, so strong on the shoulders there. Yeah, Diane Akhtar smashing it out. I think second go maybe? Second or third?
Yeah, I think third go.
And Izzy, I think this might be her second or third go. So both making really good effort. Come on, we've got to give it some. Give it some. Yeah, nicely done, Izzy. Finish it off with the match. Come on. Yeah, really good effort from her.
Work. Looks like once you do that first move on that boulder, it kind of eases up a little bit, would you say? Is that fair to say?
Probably. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a different style.
Yeah, it's a different style, but it's basic.
Yes.
Like, there's not much thinking to be done.
No, and it looks quite intuitive as well. Like, everyone has thrown up a right toe hook or heel hook and
I think
made it look steady.
Yeah, when you've got the hold underneath that's quite positive as well, it gives you enough to pull in and feel like you can. But so, next rotation, Jim Pope and BB Hamers starting their final round. Come on, right, let's see how he gets on. Does Jim like jumping to crimps?
I'd say if there was, yeah, I think so. He spends a lot of time on a board, so he should be at home. And he also tries to crimp this. Whoa.
Yeah. BB also on the right, just flashing into the corner section. So
really good at coordination move.
Yeah, this could put her in a really good shot if she manages to top it, having flashed that first move. But the groove is tricky to get out of. Whoa, just not quite figuring it out.
Maybe overcomplicating it slightly.
Yeah, trying to get into the undercut straight off the bat.
Whoa, and I like Jim's method. It's very powerful. He's really pulling off of that intermediate crimp, but I wonder if it's putting him in the right body position to then actually hold the stacked hold.
Yeah, and also by taking that thing, the jib first, it also gives you actually less time to prepare for hitting that hold, the good one. Whereas if you go from the start, you've got a longer amount of time,
and
but
I guess
more speed.
You're pulling from slightly higher as well, so you've got a little bit less to push off of and get the distance.
Yeah. Well, it's gone both ways. So
yeah, I mean he's trying several different methods, and he's got plenty of time left on the clock, so I'm sure he'll figure out the right way for him.
BB's cruising that first move, really accurate foot position, and good to see her adjusting there, just sacking off that right foot again. This attempt.
This looks much better for her.
Yeah, now she's got to generate.
Jim makes it work, two-handed.
Come on, Jim. And BB over there. Oh no, just missing the bridge. Go on, Jim. Static from him. That is not easy. Wow, good effort, Jim Pope.
Amazing. I really enjoyed that, and it just shows how strong his fingers are, because he could really isolate off of that left hand.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Because all of the others, we've watched them like grab that and go, they're giving it the double.
A bit of adjustment on there, like, I'm not sure I like this. It's got to get better.
So yeah, Jim really smashing that. We're just up on top of the athletes now, looking down on them, and we can see them all checking out the scores. So
they can see. Jim's having a little look.
Yeah, here goes BB. Come on, get it done this time. We've seen all the athletes top in both the men's and women's category so far, so BB really needs to do this to keep pace. Ali, oh no, she's just not figuring out like the others did to sort of palm up into the red volume. She's being suckered into that blind left hand crimp, which is not ideal.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure how tall she is, but maybe if she's one of the shorter athletes, she can't just reach it off of the foot.
Yeah,
But like Connie jumped 2 hands and kind of kicked her foot at the same time and just had a way better body positioning.
That's it. But she's so, I mean, it's amazing how many times she's done that first move when everyone else has struggled on it.
Yeah, really good at...
But getting a bit disheartened now, unfortunately. I think maybe she's going to give it one more go. She's certainly frustrated, but staying focused. Got about 30 seconds left, so she's going to have to be quick. I mean, in fairness, she has smashed the first move every time, so maybe she can do it. Here we go.
Come on, BB.
Yeah, nice. Straight into the palm. Give it some. Ali.
Wow.
Yes, come on. She's got to move quick now. Toe hook high. Maybe she'll be strong enough. No.
I think
Not
she's
sure
just
this
getting a
sequence will
bit...
work. Oh,
got a
unlucky.
bit stressed out by the time, I think.
Yeah, totally. And at least she secured zone though, so good, very tenacious to stick with it to that point.
And worth having that last go.
But just watching her walk across the mat, she is not looking happy with herself. It's really hard on the first boulder when you feel like you've already not kept pace. But there's 3 more to go. That's the way to look at it.
For sure.
Always bring it back. So, Max Milne out. These are our top finalists from the semi-final round. We've got Max Milne and Faye McDougall. Faye looking laser focused as always. Max looking like chilled.
Yeah, chilled. He's here to perform and have fun. His dad's in the audience watching.
Yeah, good to see.
All the way down from Aberdeen, so...
Good shift from him,
yeah, that is commitment.
Here we go. Well, let's see if he can fire it off. We haven't seen a flash yet on the
No, we
men's
haven't.
category.
But if there is anyone who could...
Yeah, similarly in the female round, we haven't seen a flash yet either. Max trying to give it the right again by the looks of it. Wow. That's next level. He adjusted.
And he's just campused the next move as well. He really is just...
absolutely on fire. Here goes Max. Come on, Max.
Come on,
Nicely
Max.
done from him. Max with the flash. Proper casual. That is incredible.
Again, lost for words.
And he still had the time to give a little fan a fist bump. But that's nice. So focused, but not that focused because he just did it. Splashed it.
But I think that's how Max likes to operate. He likes to engage with the crowd. He likes to use the energy and have a bit of fun with it.
That's why I like watching him.
Yeah. And he is an entertainer.
And unfortunately, Faye, again, similarly to Bibi, just not quite sticking the dyno just yet. Getting the lâché dialed after a couple of attempts. So she's still got time, 2 minutes 30. I think it's always hard, like when you're out and somebody else flashes early, even though they're not in your category.
Well, it's just you on the mats in finals.
The pressure racks up.
I know, and I guess knowing that most of the athletes that have come before her have topped this boulder, it's really exciting to qualify in first, but it does feel a little bit like it's yours to lose then. Yeah,
that's it. With great power comes great responsibility.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Faye. Got 2 minutes left, so frustrating when you know you can do these kind of moves and you're just not quite executing.
Yeah, and they are just difficult, and I think the more almost emotional or flustered and frustrated you get, the harder they become.
Yeah, that's it.
Faye just taking
also,
a moment.
I don't see conditions being a factor on this boulder, but obviously the last 2 people have struggled the most. So I don't know, maybe it's nerves more than the pressure of, as you say, being the top qualifiers.
Yeah, I think so. And we've got quite a young final lineup in the women's field. Experienced athletes, but still quite young. So maybe just letting that kind of come through a little bit. And they all really want it.
Yeah. And the foot she's aiming for on the red volume, just on the bottom right-hand corner, it's not positive at all. It's still a complete sloper, but just enough to stop you if you hit it accurately. What's happening to Faye, she's hitting on top and then trying to then slide down, and it's just not good enough to do that. So she's got to be really accurate on this next go, and that's hard the more stressed you're getting. More attempts.
Let's see if she can kind of course correct on this go.
Come on, that's it. Embrace the lâché.
Come on, Faye.
Just again, not getting the accuracy right. She's got 30 seconds.
Percy telling her she's quite not quite landed on that hole, but just above it. So hopefully
Yeah.
she kind of recalibrates and
I can see.
aims a bit lower.
I can see her pulling it back through the comp, but she definitely needs to do this one, and she's going to run out of time. I think.
Yeah.
20 seconds left.
Come on,
I mean,
Faye.
I'm into it. She's really giving it everything, even on a first boulder. So that's her rotation over, and the end of our first boulder.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised with that ending from
Yeah, me
Faye,
too.
really. No zone as well, which will be tough to kind of... I know there's 3 more boulders to go, but it is always tough to leave the first round without anything on the scoreboard.
Especially when all the others have got something as well. That's not what you want.
No, but there are still 3 more boulders to come.
And I think, looking at them, I still think she's in with a shout.
Great.
Yeah, she climbed so well in the semi-final. She was very, very strong, and it was a Burley round.
Yes.
And now we're going to get stuck into more bells, so she'll go into a more happy place, maybe.
Yeah, let's just hope that there's enough time between boulder 1 and 2 for her to just reframe, refocus, and come back feeling a bit more positive for this next round.
So the route setters are back on the mats because there is some zone tape that they're just moving out of the way, getting a couple of holds further out of the way as well.
Bit of tidying.
Yeah, but because the boulders are quite close here, they just want to make sure there's no way that they can cheat the sequence. So we're going to have the women over on the left-hand side of the wall with the inverted toe hook start shenanigans.
Into the drain pipe.
Yeah, and then the men are going to be over on Matt's art installation through the the steepest section of the wall. I asked Percy how it climbs, and he didn't have
an answer.
He was just like trying to do some stuff.
You do one of those where you just find yourself at the top.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
You probably couldn't remember exactly how or why.
Exactly.
But
just I kind of blacked out for a minute and found myself at the top of the boulder. Yes, but here we go. Sota getting stuck straight in, figuring out to get into this toe hook. I mean, I can't stand this stuff.
it is very committing, isn't it?
Yeah. Here we go. Connie though getting stuck straight in, trying to figure it out. Not quite. Neither of them actually figuring it out.
Yeah, Connie looking like she wants to avoid this jam at all costs.
Yeah, which is fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not blame her.
Sota though was getting stuck in and just firing out of it. There's basically a heel jib that he's trying to use with this as part of. Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
He's doing super well.
Yeah, that was incredible. Unwinding out of that and just pinging out of the toe cam. I mean, it's just, you would never get this in a World Cup.
No, you wouldn't.
And
I think that's one of the great things about CWIF is that you do get the weird, the wonderful, the wacky in finals. I mean, boulders like this are just fun and creative.
Epic.
Yeah, but definitely not something we'll see in the next World Cup.
Or at your local commercial set.
No.
Anyway.
Connie pulling back on.
Yeah, she's trying to get stuck into the groove. She's trying to bypass it.
She is just bicepping it. And it's working.
It has worked like a dream. She's just basically one-armed it. Fair play to her. So at the moment, she's out in front getting another zone. First person to try this boulder. Smashing through. Here we go. Come on, Connie.
Let's see how good her pinch strength is.
Yeah, this is just like a giant
never-ending pinch.
Yeah.
Come on, Connie.
Yeah.
Oh, no thumbs for Connie. Just straight lay back in. That's it.
And Sota is up as well. Come on. Could see a top here from Connie. Same with Sota. Oh my goodness. Connie's just ejected off the last hold. Same with Sota.
Looking tired already, and there's a lot of climbing to get to that point on that men's boulder.
Yeah, because even though he gets his foot into this lock, it's not like it's
a passive thing. It's so physical.
You've got to stay so tight and then do so much with it. And basically you're trying to transition out of that through a couple of ratty edges. I mean, Yeah, it's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Yeah, I wouldn't be particularly happy if I came out and
Yeah.
saw that in front of
God.
me at a competition.
It's another jam, great.
Yeah.
At least it's slightly better than the route setters leaving like hand jam tape on the mat. I've done comps like that before where
Really?
they're just like, they leave a reel of tape and you're like,
Oh dear.
oh, okay, right.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What have I signed myself up
Exactly.
for?
Yeah.
Yeah, Connie had her hand on the final hold on F2, but it is not a jug.
No, she was trying
The
to like,
squeezing doesn't end.
she was trying to wrap it almost and just missed it. But they both know what to do at least now, which is helpful.
And it's probably last go for both of them with 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. I don't know, but Connie's just hucking away through those crimps. It's incredible.
Yeah, looking a little tired now, but hopefully... Oh,
So
no.
it is.
I think,
Same for him.
yeah, they
Just-
both just gave so much on that previous go.
Yeah, he was so unlucky not to catch the right hold. It was just blocked by another of the 20 bajillion volumes that were on there. It's a Matt Cousins special. Obviously, OG, UK comp climber, former British champion, and now route setter Dan Saff.
Yeah, now the one who puts the grips on the wall and
Yeah.
you know,
So,
challenges the athlete.
yeah. I mean, crazy configuration of holds, but very cool to see. See how Sam gets on. He's got the guns out for it. Same with you, Jenny. She probably won't be in the market for the same Connie method, I don't think.
No, I think they've got quite different climbing styles, so
Yeah.
I'm interested to see whether she'll commit to the foot jam or try and find a way around it.
Yeah. She might commit to it. Here we go. There it is. Yeah, Ali. Come on.
And it
That's
looks
it.
all sorts of awkward and twisted. I was wondering if the foot jam really was the easier method, but this,
I'm not
it
sure,
looks
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, how do you unwind? Well done, though. That is an awesome effort from you, Jenny. Sam's been on that position for about 30 seconds now.
Blood rushing to his head.
Yeah, and just exploding out.
Just trying to find like the sweet spot in that foot jam, because that's the thing with jams, when you
Yeah.
do find it,
Here we
it
go.
feels like a jug.
And he's found it. Hopefully he can unwind from that horrendous inversion of the knee. That is...
And he's leaving it in there, which
Oh
I
my
am not
goodness.
particularly thrilled
Oh
about.
no. That is like a career ender right there.
But he made it work, and he's still with us. He's on the zone right now. Come on, Sam.
Oh my days. That I was physically recoiling. In
Yeah,
my seat.
that wasn't particularly pleasant to watch.
No,
And we'll see if he goes for it again. I think
hope
so.
not. I really hope not.
Interesting to see that he's also made a bit of a makeshift crack glove on his hand, has
yeah,
he?
Yeah. And Jenny just absolutely destroyed that transition through. She used the foot lock.
Did she?
Well, toe lock, yeah. And now she's up. She's squeezing. Come on. Stick with it, Jenny. That's it. Come on. Shoulder first and then into the pinches.
Nice, you, Jenny. Come
Come
on.
on. She's obviously a bit taller than Connie as well. Maybe that'll play to her advantage.
Oh, is there another knee bar finish for this match?
Maybe.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Oh, excellent effort from
So
you,
that's
Jenny,
good
there.
for her. She's got 2 tops to start her round. That's really good. And obviously Connie didn't top, so she's
Got
up.
some work to do
Yeah, she's
for the rest of the round.
getting a bit of breathing space between her and the rest of the pack already. Pressure onto them to execute. Meanwhile, in the V&A over on the right-hand side, Sam.
Still resting.
Yeah, I mean,
Rightly so.
yeah, that was wild. Kind of feel like I wanted someone to come in and spot him underneath there.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, he's chalking up his knee, so that's a good sign.
good tech.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on that for a long time before
Yeah.
actually committing to the move. He's had one go basically, and
Yeah, this I think is a boulder where you limit your goes,
Yeah.
because it is just so physically intense.
that's it. So he's back on. See if he can repeat the sequence, but also not at the same time, because it was really, really bad for the knee.
but he's managed to do it a lot more efficiently than his first go, so hopefully he's out of this position soon.
Take it out. Yeah, nicely done.
Come on, Sam.
Come on. Here we go.
Wow.
Nicely done. The reverse lock on knee bars.
Come on, Sam.
Come on, Sam. You've got to deserve it for this. You've done so much. Keep going, Sam. Come on.
He's got the jam in.
Yeah, he's got to shuffle that jam up all the way now, I think. Nicely done. Come on, Sam. Come on.
Oh,
No. Oh
heartbreaking.
That is horrendous.
He was so close. I feel like he really deserved
Oh
that.
my goodness. That was wild.
That
That was like the Andra knee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
crazy knee
yeah,
flexibility there. And then
Not
what an
right.
evil finish. Another jam.
Just jams on jams on.
Jams on jams on jams.
That reverse knee double
Yeah,
knee
we
bar.
can just see it again here. Oh, the reverse
Oh,
knee
yeah.
bar, yeah.
I mean that. I don't know what that is. That's like a 180 knee. Please take that off our screen. That's not. That's not right. That's not right.
Oh,
Oh goodness me, that's gonna haunt my dreams.
well,
Yeah,
I hope to not see that again. But
I've got a bit of sick in the back of my throat.
yeah, Mika Mauam is out next, and Izzy Bridgens is out on F2.
Yeah.
We'll see what these athletes make of these boulders. Will they jam or will they not?
Oh, hold on, give me a sec. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Mika will just campus it. Izzy, absolutely smashing through here, embracing the toe lock as well. Great effort from her. That's on the flash as well.
Yeah, really good start to this
Nice from her.
boulder. Come on, Izzy.
Come on. Yes, super strong. Yeah, your feet out. That's it. Nice.
Let's see if she's got the shoulders for this.
Mika
section.
just absolutely
Slightly,
destroying that.
yeah, different method going into the zone with his right hand first, but it seemed to be working, and he looks more comfy there like that.
I think, is he stuck
Oh.
in it or no?
That could be quite good beta, rolling into the jam with the right hand.
Yeah, potentially. Here we go.
Izzy, meanwhile,
Trying to find that knee bar to finish.
I don't think she's spotted it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nice.
No,
Come
come on, Izzy.
She's giving it everything. You can see her face grimacing. Come on. Find that position. It's there.
She had,
You can do it.
yes, come on. She's almost putting that knee bar in, but
Yeah. I don't know. Come on, Izzy. No.
I don't think you can match it without the knee
No.
bar.
No. I mean, she's probably in a session strong enough to do it like that, but not now with all the pressure of
Yeah, and at the end of 2 very long days of climbing.
and campusing across that starting crimp section as well. So Mika going to get back in a second. He found a different bit of knowledge.
Yeah, and it looks really good actually.
So he's going for the heel rather the right leg jam rather than the left.
Kind of skipping out a lot.
Yeah, skipping out all of those crimps, but the crimps are really good, so difficult to know whether it's going to be useful or not.
And he looks like he's just fading out of
Yeah,
this, but
not really able to oppose.
yeah, these volumes just look too bad to hold without any sort of jam
Yeah.
or lock in there.
There's only a couple of sections that actually have friction. Most of it is all dual text.
Oof, so evil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Izzy
So-
pulling back on.
Yeah, come on, Izzy. Embrace the toes. She's making really good beta on that. The way
Yeah.
she's sort of floating it around one side to the other. I'm into that.
Just looking tired.
Yeah,
And she
gassed
was at the top of that boulder for quite a long time on her first go.
Yeah, I think it really gassed her out, didn't it?
And that's always like, with your flash go, if you're at the top, it's like, do you just keep fighting until you figure it out, but then you risk being really tired and not being able
Yeah.
to have another good go?
And the thing that's frustrating about this boulder is that basically you do like 6 moves and you're just not off the ground.
Yeah, there's still a long way to go.
Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a lot of moves. Come on, Mika. He's really zoned in on this right foot first.
Yeah, not even tried the other way, has
No,
he?
Maybe he's just not feeling it. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Real
This looks pretty.
So pleased to see him out of that.
Yeah,
heel
managed
lock.
to find a way to almost climb the boulder.
Yeah, and Connie, really good from her. But powering out again. She's frustrated with that one, just coming out. So Jenny opening up a bit of a lead here, certainly giving herself a good shot at podium already.
Yeah, definitely.
Only person to top 2 boulders in that category. Mika coming off the mats, looking a bit confused, dejected, maybe a little bit. So let's see what Diane makes of it, and we've got Izzy Edgington as well. About to start their second climbs. Good tunes in the venue. DJ Gallop on the decks, I believe. So judges start the clock, and we're off.
Athletes just refreshing their memory.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Been a good sort of half an hour since they've seen the boulder, so always worth. I think just having another 15-20 seconds reviewing.
You definitely don't want to waste any energy at this point in the competition.
Izzy smashing through that, just not interested in the toe hooks at all. Whereas Diane, straight in, he's gone right foot first into the lock.
But he's not quite lined his heel up with that jib, so sliding and just looking for anything he can grab.
I wonder if he's feeling that. Izzy though, just absolutely smashing through this boulder.
Yeah, she's looking right at home on this.
She's really strong. Very, very powerful climber.
Not using her right thumb. Just lay back in it.
Will she find the knee bar? Because that was the knowledge from Jenny.
And she's kind of, at least her foot's on the hold in the right place, so hopefully it'll just slot in.
Drop it in. Come on, Izzy. Come on. Yeah, she's done it.
And that was a flash, I think.
On the flash, yeah. That is not too shabby. Well done, Izzy. Really good effort. Diane, meanwhile, struggling to find the right position on this. Always difficult when you've got something like this, where you read it right, you're in. Well, not in, but you can establish. But if you don't, you're just getting ejected over and over and over.
And this could be a boulder that these athletes could work for an hour in their session, just figuring out the right way to get up it. It's not giving away much. It's very cryptic,
especially when it's dual text, right? Because you're not even getting any clues as to where everybody else has been holding around or doing whatever.
Yes.
There's no marks.
And with setting nowadays, maybe the no text is where you are supposed to be holding it.
Certainly with this one, for the feet, it's absolutely critical that you get that heel onto the pedal that's screwed on the inside. So you can just see that on your screen there. He's not quite there. You go.
Come on, Diane.
He's not like pulling up enough with his arms to get his feet through far enough.
Yeah, and you could just spend ages trying to.
There we go.
Wrestle yourself
in.
in.
Really hard way. Sort of almost floating through opposing toe clamps.
Yeah, the feet aren't really offering much support in that position.
I feel for him though, because he's so strong and capable of doing the rest of this boulder. Just can't quite get the right foot lock.
I guess at least no one else is really doing it either, so if there is a boulder to struggle with, it's the one that everyone else is also struggling with.
That's a really good point, but he wants to do them all.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the interesting thing with this is Max is feeling really good and positive, but you could come out and get shut down by a heel toe cam quite easily, so he's going to be really keen for everyone to stay down.
Yes, for sure.
Whilst obviously he's confident that he can do it.
Yeah, and I wonder if it'll be really impressive if Max manages to flash this, and because he really is going for 4 and 4.
Yeah, nothing but perfection.
Diane shaking his head a little bit, looking at his skin, looks a bit confused, and calling it, which I think is smart.
I think I agree, especially because he did still have 4 or 5 goes trying it, so it's a lot of bicep pull there.
Yeah, and he probably knows that no one's really got on particularly well with it. The athletes has just sat at one end of the wall. There's not much to hiding.
Exactly. But if anyone we know that's good at trad climbing, Jim Pope, right?
Jim is our man for this boulder.
He loves a crack.
Yeah, he's been big walling in Kyrgyzstan in the last year.
Yeah.
He is a bit of a trad master now
He
in
does
the
it all.
peak. He really does do it all.
He's proper all-rounder, is our Jim. And we've got BB starting off her second block as well. She obviously had a bit of a rough ride on the first boulder, so she'll be keen to put on a good show for this one.
She's looking in a good place, I'd say. She looks positive.
Yeah, for sure.
Still early days in this final, so
Just gone a little bit difficult sequence here with her heel so high, difficult to get out of.
and Jim is straight into that heel toe
I'm
jam.
not surprised.
That heel slotted in absolutely perfectly.
Well done, BB, as well, just cruising through that. Super impressive. Come on. She's come back to find that foot. Really good effort. Jim's been on that fair few seconds now.
But he looks pretty locked in and comfy, actually, if you could be comfy on a
Just
boulder
needs
like
to
this.
get it out again.
Come on, Jim.
Come on, get that foot out.
It almost looks too locked in. Chalking up. He is definitely fighting.
Someone. He needs help getting the foot out.
Yeah, he's looking a little stuck.
Yeah, he's looking pretty powered out now.
And he manages to get it out.
Yeah, that's a wild.
I won't lie, I
move.
was a little nervous watching then. I
we
was
all went a bit
hoping.
quiet.
Yeah, the quiet in the commentary booth just went
Yeah.
to show how.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hoping he would ask for help if he needed it.
I think he would.
Yeah,
I think he would.
we'll see if he'll.
I'm just not into it.
That's fair. I mean, and if we're not into it, I'm not sure they're into it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's a top level athlete. He knows when he's sound, I guess.
Yes.
So, yeah, we have to draw confidence from him. Meanwhile, BB's pulling back on. She's absolutely smashing through that first section.
Yeah,
really,
climbing
really good on the toes.
really confidently,
Got to get established on this groove.
and
see if
great
she can get out.
that she's back up this high on the boulder after already,
Yeah.
falling quite high up.
Yeah, she's getting up on the shoulder this time a lot better, but I think she's just powered out in this round,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Little slump forward. Just tired.
Jim's out. And he's got his heel out nice and quick this time. So
This
I
is
think,
looking much better for
yeah,
Jim.
because
Come on, Jim.
dead point in.
So strong.
Oh my goodness. That-
Statics into that.
Come on, Jim. Getting any kind of compression that he can through. Got a knee bar, but
And
he's
he
just
just-
gassed out.
Yeah, faded out of there.
Yeah, massively pumped, he says. Got a minute left. I'm not sure if he'll try it again. So BB as well, giving it one more shot. Fair play to her because she's put in a good shift on this boulder. Really
I mean,
sapping through
she's
the
done a
crimps.
lot of climbing across both boulders 1 and 2 and
Yeah.
had not much reward for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always got a huge amount of respect when you've done so much climbing throughout the weekend.
Final go for both of our athletes, I reckon.
Yeah, and fully both committing to the moves. Come on, Jim. Here we go.
He's back up.
Yeah, he's looking much more set.
So impressed he's managed to climb through this powerful section again.
Yeah, BB as well, just calling it, twisted her knee a little bit.
Just a great effort from both of them, but physical boulders here. Now, we've been waiting for this one, I guess.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So, last competitors on this second boulder, Faye McDougall and Max Mill. Let's see what they make of it. Faye had a really, really rough ride on that first boulder. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite execute the foot stomp. Max, on the other hand, came out and just destroyed it.
Yeah, absolutely obliterated that first
I mean,
boulder.
Yeah, fair to say. Fair to say it was a good effort. So just checking in with the judges down and left from us. BB came off a little bit in discomfort with her knees, so they're just checking in with her to make sure she's okay, and she says she is, so see if she recovers by the next climb.
Max just reimagining this boulder again.
Yeah, I
And
wonder
he's
what
on.
method. Wonder if he's going to go.
Really trying to get that heel in on that jib.
Going for the dangle.
Oh, and he's
Doing
going
the
for
Mika
something,
way.
yeah, similar
Yeah.
to Mika. See if he can. I wonder how long he's going to hang on this boulder to go for that flash.
Well, you know him. He'd probably hang on quite a while because he wants it. But Faye, she's just flowed through there and we missed it.
Yeah, out for redemption after a tricky start to this final.
I think this probably suits her more, as we said before. Really powerful holds that she can really squeeze to death.
And Max has made it through this first section. Come on, Max.
Come on, Max. Unwind. There it is.
Looking
Nicely done
really
from him.
good. And Faye just
Oh,
creeping up that
cruising.
pipe.
Both of them absolutely flying up their boulders. Max really giving it some now.
A top for Faye, excellent work.
Great
And
stuff.
Eyes back on Max.
Yeah,
And
into the jams.
He's looking good.
He's going to be feeling it now, though. He's been on the wall for a while.
Yeah, definitely more than a minute on the wall, so
Probably fair to say jams is not what he wants to be doing.
come on, Max. He's got double jams now.
Come on. Come on, Max.
I think the route setters are desperate for him to get up this. We're
Yeah.
desperate for him to get up this. Come on,
That's
Max.
incredible shuffling. Come on, Max Milne.
And
Yes.
he does it
On the flash.
with a great
Yeah, that's a
dismount.
gimme. That's a gimme. You got a top. You got to give him that.
I give it to him.
I give it him because he'd matched it,
Yeah.
and then he milked it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was just phenomenal.
I mean, wild. He was on that for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was such a
Yeah, here we go on
sustained
the
effort.
replay. I'm totally giving it. That's in control.
Yeah, I mean you've got 3 or 4 nods to the head.
Yeah, and then he held it in control, then turned around to get the crowd and fell.
then, yeah.
So
And I think with a jam, you've got to fall out of it.
yeah,
You can't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like control that dismount
exactly.
too well. But
So
I
yeah,
mean,
I think everyone here will be the same. Even if it goes to appeal, I'll give it. Like
Yeah.
that's a top. That's a top.
yeah.
That would be the worst call in history
Yes.
if they didn't give him that.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
that's certainly got the
he's on one.
adrenaline going.
I mean, I'm not going to lie on it. I feel pretty happy that everyone got out alive.
I'm glad we can just
on.
close the door on that boulder and move on. Yeah.
Hopefully that won't be up for the commercial customers because that would be terrifying.
They should probably take that one down.
Yeah, I think they might. But we'll see. So that's the end of our second boulder. We're literally halfway through.
We are halfway through.
Okay, 2 more to go. So we're back out to Connie and Sota.
It's looking pretty not too open, I would say. Like Izzy and Eugenie are fighting at the moment with 2 tops for that first spot in the women's.
Yeah, and then
Max
out in
is
front,
flying.
Max is, he's crushing it, isn't he? But Sota, who's just pulling on here for his third boulder, he's actually sitting in the post. Wow.
Yeah, and there's that dynamic kind of hot left again that I was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you know, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you expect.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess, that's where you can tell that these are World Cup athletes. They see this and they see it.
Yeah, just dry fire enough. You can see he's increased his cadence of attempts as well because he knows what type of move it is. So he's going to have lots
Absolutely.
of goes.
Oh, and he does it skipping out that middle hold.
Yeah, that's really
Straight
nice.
to the zone.
So see if he goes. Whoa! Yes. Top for Sota.
Wow.
That's his jam.
Yeah,
That's his
is
jam.
definitely his style.
Or-
Or an electric boulder.
His jam or bread and butter, whichever,
Oh. Yeah.
bread and jam. Meanwhile, Connie over on the Volumes of Doom, the Squirm Town.
Yes.
Fair to say it's difficult to make progress on that because you've just got so many options. It's not like there's a clear sequence.
No. A difficult one to read. One you're probably going to have to feel your way through.
Jedi does feel the force flow within him, so I'm sure she will. She will. Here we go. Come on, Connie. So the thing she's got with her left hand is like a little button. It's kind of a terrible little crimp, but you think you're going to have to come back and stand on it later on.
I see.
Here we go.
Come on, Connie.
Yeah, that's nice, Techers. Making, just falling out of the opposing shoulder move.
Yeah, the root set is really utilising the features of this wall.
Yeah,
I'm
they
pretty
always do.
sure, yeah, I was going to say, this little arete edge is in every single boulder.
It's a classic.
It is.
Classic CWIF.
Connie straight back on.
Yeah, but just rushing it, I think, a little bit. Slipping off that first move.
Yeah, I guess with one of these boulders, you want as much time on the boulder as possible to figure out the body positioning.
Yeah.
But then you've got to remember that you can't move too quickly through it.
Yeah,
so it's like going.
Such a fine balance, isn't it? Like, am I proactive? Like, am I committing to the move, or am I hesitating? But she's got more weight through that left foot this time. But it's a deep compression to be able to weight that and get the left hand engaged.
Yeah, and I reckon our women's shoulders are probably a little tired after this second boulder.
Yeah, good point.
Very
really good
intense on the shoulders, and it's pretty much the same elevator door kind of.
I mean, yeah, you'd have been all over that.
I would have enjoyed that,
You'd like
I think.
that, yeah.
But I'm here in the booth with
Yeah,
you, John.
living the dream. We're
Very
just
much enjoying finals.
I looked down a minute ago to see Max and Jim chatting away about the sequence on that last climb. So, yeah, here we go. Oh, Connie's done the move, but just slipping off that foothold again. So we've got 40 seconds left. I think she'll give it one more try because she's not got zone yet, so there's no harm in.
This is
giving it
definitely a
another one.
boulder I would keep trying until the buzzer went out, especially if I wasn't getting to the zone.
Yeah, well,
Because
she's
like we said, zones really count for something.
really help. And she's making progress. I think every go she's really sort of unlocked some kind of body position, so definitely worth sticking with it. There she goes again, much higher on the left arm engagement.
Nice,
Just
Connie.
needs to push out now positively. That's it. Might get a zone if she's quick here.
Yeah, she needs to speed up a
Needs
little
to be
bit.
really quick. Yeah, I think that zone for sure. So really, totally, as you say,
Really worth
gotta
pulling
stick
back
with
on.
it, yeah.
Well done to Connie for like doing her best bit of climbing under the most time pressure.
yeah. So she'll be frustrated not to do it, but still, you got to take the positive that you've just come out and got another one.
Definitely.
So yeah, on the scoring, we've got some scores. Max out there, whole boulder ahead. I mean, yeah, that's going to put you in a good position unless he has a meltdown on the last two. I can't see that happening. But we've had Sota come out on the third boulder already and get a top on third attempt, so we've got to factor that in. This is the women's category, so Izzy Edgington out in front at the moment.
But it is tight between
it
her
is.
and Eugenie. Just one attempt
Yeah.
between them.
So let's see how they do on this slab. This bit of volume grappling. Sam Butterworth, he likes a bit of a bunny hop, I reckon. Yeah. Come on. Up you go.
Yeah, really dynamic climber as well. So chalk bag on.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully doesn't
that's going
tip a
everywhere.
load of chalk
That's
everywhere.
going everywhere now. There it is.
Just yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that, mate. Take it off.
Eugenie.
Yes, so casual through there from Eugenie. She's using that pebble I was talking about on the corner of the volume really, really well. Let's hope she can get round and get a zone. If she can get a zone quickly, that's going to put her in such a good position.
Yeah, she's just going from strength to strength in this final. I think really taking confidence from each boulder.
She is quite a confidence climber. I think like she has to. Yeah, there it is.
Come on,
Nice.
Eugenie.
And then floating back down to the foothold. Good effort from there.
And Sam almost sticking that zone move, but back to Eugenie.
Yeah, come on, Jenny. Finish it off.
Ooh, getting involved in the no-techs.
Yeah, it
Using
looks
the
like it works,
screw
though.
holes.
She's doing it.
I mean, they're in.
Yeah, you do it. You do you.
Ooh, really nice. Using that to get her left hand into the zone
I think
hold.
we're going to see a flash here, hopefully.
Come on.
One more move to go. She's got to drive through the feet. She's been on the wall a long time, so now or never. There's the top. Good work, Eugenie Lee. And Sam Butterworth as well has smashed on men's 3 here. So he's just got to really commit to the double shoulder move here. Watch your head, Izzy. You, Jenny. There we go. There.
Strong.
Nicely done from Sam. So the route setters were saying one of the things they're really worried about on this is potentially Mika ignoring everything out left and going straight to the top.
Really?
And so they've boosted up the hold
as high as
feasibly possible.
See, I was wondering why they were sticking over the top of the wall so much.
Yeah, so that's why it's gone up even higher than it was before.
But that makes sense because we do see athletes break beaters and go from bottom to top quite a lot, actually. I've seen it quite a bit in World Cups.
He's so good at that stuff as well. So let's see what Mika does here. He's going to start his rotation. And we've got Izzy Bridgens starting her. Sorry, so many Izzies.
Yeah, a lot of Izzies, a lot of Bridgens.
Izzy Bridgens on the case. So she'll obviously know that this has been top now. She'll want to do the same.
I think she'll enjoy this boulder.
Whoa, Mika just not quite figuring out the double bop on the left foot. Didn't need it. Almost straight past it. Come on, let's see what you got, buddy. Nice. Come on.
Easy.
Really nice. Absolutely crushed that move. Timing was perfect. Bicep engagement. Loved it. Allez.
Come on, Mika.
He's got to commit to this double. Gaston to finish. There it is.
Nice.
Nicely done. So, second go for him, I think. So that's keeping pace with the pack.
Yeah, and I'm just so impressed at how quickly our athletes can nail these coordination moves.
Yeah, I mean they train it all day, every day, but still to do it in a comp is really impressive.
Yeah, the progression in the last few years of talent in this style has, because a few years ago this would have taken a long time, but now athletes are flashing second go this kind of boulder, and it's so impressive.
I mean, I kind of think like the only tweak really would be like making that bucket a little bit higher up, right? Making
or
them
worse,
really
like
make it, But even then, it's such a fine line to have that in 4 minutes, right?
Yes.
So Izzy climbing really well over there. Now she's got to get that left foot turned a little bit. Come on, Izzy. Come on. There we go.
So close to his own.
Yeah, floating out. Just casual through here. So obviously Eugenie she pulled up really high on this and then started crimping the back of the screw holes on the volume.
Oh, great.
Whereas Izzy's gone.
From Izzy,
that's really smart. I think that's probably the knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely looks easier and less sketchy.
And the unwind out of it into the shoulder was much more control because she was a bit lower.
Yeah, she's kind of just dancing through all these volumes, making it look really nice.
Yeah, last move. It's still kind of hard to get out of this corner because the volume's not great. Yeah.
Oh no.
She's gutted. Yeah. She's really not happy.
Just maybe a slight
miscalculation
lapse in focus. Just looking, when you're so focused on that last hold and just like lost a little bit of weight and tension through that foot and it blew.
Yeah. Well, still, she was up there quite quickly. I want to say like maybe a couple of tries to get there. So with a minute left, it is a slow boulder.
I was going to say hopefully she's got enough time to actually climb the boulder because it climbs really slowly. Yeah,
she's going to have to be quick through this section, but she knows what to do, so maybe she will. Here we go, find that left foot. That's it, nicely done. Then get back on the pebble with the right hand. Transfer. Yeah, she's just not got enough time, unfortunately.
Oh, that's such a shame.
I'd be Craig David right now. I'd be walking away, no doubt. Yeah, not enough time, unfortunately, for Izzy. She did so well on that go, getting all the way to the top. Come on. You got to call it. She's already got zone.
I'm really surprised.
I am too. But fair play to her. She wants to put it on a show. I'm into it.
I think maybe just showing a little bit of inexperience or
potentially,
young psych.
I think just frustration that she knew she could do it, right?
Yeah.
She knew she could do it. She does not look happy. But still, she's got to keep it together. Yeah, she's got another climb to go, so all still to play for. And that's the hard thing, isn't it? You just don't know what you need. If you knew how many boulders you needed to win at the end, it'd be totally different.
That would be a very different game.
Yeah. So, obviously we've got Diane now back out. He had a disappointing boulder of 2. Just couldn't get the heel hook established to even do that weird inverted
Didn't look like
rotation.
he could even really get into it.
Yeah. But he'll refresh, and obviously he'll know the others have done this climb, so...
Yeah, and he's really good at this style too. He's worked really hard on improving at this coordination and slab, so...
They're all about 6 feet away from each other at this point as well, so they definitely know what's going on. Izzy Edgington is out towards the top of
Diane just floated through that. I could barely hear his feet. He was that
Yeah.
soft and bouncy on that volume.
Yeah, he's absolutely crushing through this section now. Got to get out on the shoulders. There it is.
And he's definitely got the shoulders for that finish.
Yeah. Izzy also really smooth and steady through this climb. She's got to get adjusted and out to the left. She's almost too high, I think, on this left-hand volume. So difficult to get round. Great body tension off such a terrible foothold.
She's making it work.
She really is. That left foot is so poor, and she's just using it like it's in-cut. It's incredible. Come on, Izzy.
Not sure if she's quite... Oh yeah, now she's going to sink down, I think.
Yeah, we've got to get out. Come on.
Right, oh, she looks like she wants to just go straight up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's choosing to go foot first, I think, which is not the way. Yeah, if she can get her left foot back on and then transition all the way around to the left-hand side of that volume, you could just see the chalk around the corner, even further.
Come on.
Come on. She's just not seen it, has she?
No, I think...
She's reading it a little bit differently. Come on, Izzy. Yeah, really commit to standing on that left foot all the way around. Yeah. You've got to get further. You've got to go left to go right.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
It is a classic. And I think this is just very works as well. And maybe Izzy hasn't climbed here that much.
Yeah.
That kind of turning corners, working rounderets. And you don't really get features like this in World Cups or other competitions anymore. So it is quite unique. And I think she's also a really strong athlete. So she was thinking pure strength.
Yeah. And I'm surprised because she was so close that she just needed to keep leaning left to get
It was
round.
almost as if she was going to fall into it.
Yeah.
But she just didn't quite
commit to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, minute 30 to go. She's still got time to execute. Come on. Oh, she's just... now she's getting frustrated.
Yeah, these boulders really do get harder the more frustrated you get. And I'm sure the settles will know that. They're really good at setting this kind of... It's a style in itself, I think.
Yeah. Well, this is a Percy Bishton collab, so it's just... Less is more. Float.
Yes.
Kind of do a bunch of stuff without actually travelling any distance.
Yeah.
It's like 20 moves to go nowhere. I really like these volumes though, really unusual shapes.
Yeah, Izzy looking like she wants to try and do the same thing again. Hopefully she's going to fall into this left. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Good
She's got
work.
her foot in a much better position this time now. That's it. Push, 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 push,
Come on,
push, push,
Izzy.
push. Nicely done. That's really, really good climbing. She's
and super important for her if she wants to keep up with you, Jenny.
exactly. Now she's just got to get the feet back on, cross through.
Come on.
So Izzy Bridgens did that slightly different way, but she's just unlucky. Yeah, just using that dual text, but still, again, working hard to get the zone on the buzzer, It's committed.
Yes, definitely. And I guess as the only other female athlete with 2 tops, other than you, Jenny, it's a battle between those two, and maybe knowing that Eugenie had that top, just a bit of desperation to keep up. But Eugenie's looking good and is, just keeping on, trucking away from everyone else.
So we've got the next rotation out, which is BB and Jim Pope. Let's see what these guys have got.
Now, I wouldn't say this was Jim's favourite style of climb, but he has also worked super hard on this style.
Bouncing away.
Yeah, so hopefully he can find his way to that zone and then the top.
Yeah. And then we've got BB on the right-hand side again, getting started on the volumes. She's had a bit of a little observation just to refresh her mind, see if there's any clues or anything to look for. These kind of moves that Jim's doing like now, just a couple of months out of the circuit and practicing.
They must feel so foreign.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he knows how to do it, but just that muscle memory and routine, you've just got to be doing it all the time.
Yeah, it looks like he's just not really committing enough to that move, and you have to give full commitment to these kinds of moves to make them work.
BB though is absolutely cruising through here. She's very, very technical, good on her feet by the looks of it, and figured out that she's got to twist her way all the way left. She just needs to execute now, that's it.
Looks really awkward to do that twist left with your left foot on, but you do need it.
Yeah.
It's almost like the knee gets in the way a little bit.
Exactly.
Jim's getting closer to this zone hold.
I think he might unlock it.
Come on, Jim. You got this.
And yeah, we've got BB giving it a brush.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've actually seen anyone brushing this boulder yet, which is crazy as it's just volumes.
I mean, they do have brushes in this, which helps a little bit, but not in their rotation.
Yeah, I would definitely be brushing this between attempts.
Every time. Yeah, I'm a bit OCD on stuff like that though.
Really? Is it part of your process as well?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so Jim's pulling back on. BB's back on. Come on, Jim. Nicely done.
So close with a little footstep through as well.
Yeah.
It's great to see his progression on this boulder.
Yeah, he's learning every single attempt. Same with BB actually, but she's just not quite trusting it.
I think BB's just having a bit of a tough final, like she's having a great first go on things, or just things aren't quite kind of falling into place, and
that's it.
Just getting a bit frustrated.
So hard to keep it together for such a long round, particularly after semi-finals, qualification. 30 boulders in that qualifier, that's
brutal.
A long day. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, Jim also opting to skip out that kind of intermediate hold, and it looked good for him.
BB's figured out how to get the foot out. See if she can get two hands over on the left. Oh, she's going to skip it out. Oh no. Yeah, the right foot pebble is just not really good enough to do any kind of, I
think this is a boulder where if someone told BB what to do, she'd walk up it.
Yeah. 55 seconds, they've got to be quick now.
Jim looking a little tired, I think.
Yeah, he's slowing down, isn't
His leg power is not quite what it was at the start.
That cadence is gone. Come on, Jim. It's good to see these guys giving it everything, though. Nice. He wants it.
And he's so close.
Yeah, he really is, but he needs to do it, that's for sure.
Ooh!
Oh, fair play. So 20 seconds. BB needs to get a zone on this ideally. I'm sure she's got that in her sights.
Oh, that was heartbreakingly close for Jim.
Needs this zone.
Come on, Jim.
Come on, Jim. Oh, no. Really unlucky for both of those guys.
And that was just 5 minutes of cardio for Jim.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a little bit tired after that.
A lot of skin lost.
Yeah.
Fair play. So, Max Milne out now with Faye McDougall. This is the third, but the last people on the third boulder. So, if Max can come out and give it a cheeky flash, game on, right?
I think that's the plan.
Yeah.
I've got high hopes that Max will be able to flash this. This is his kind of move. It's his style, and he's really riding that confidence and high and psych from flashing the first two boulders, especially after that second one.
I can't see him not doing it. It's just how quickly he does it, I think.
Exactly.
But if he does it, he's going to put himself in a really good shot at first, because the other guys will then have to do. He'll have to fail on the fourth, and the others flash it. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Absolutely floating through. The amount he generated off that left hand first.
He's so bouncy.
Was incredible.
Come on, Max. The other athletes are just watching.
Come on. Shoulder, shoulder. Nicely done. Max looking unstoppable this evening. Flash. He's pointing at the Flash logo, the Series Climbing Rock City logo. That's 3 flashes.
And I think the other athletes want to see him do it.
Yeah. I think
They all watch that.
I'm just trying to predict my interview with him later if I can get hold of him. And if he flashes all 4 in this round, he'll just be... The only thing he'll talk about is the thing he fell off in qualifiers.
Oh, is it one boulder?
Yeah.
Oh no. So close to a perfect competition.
Nice, mate. Yeah, she just did a double pop up for that really slopey hold. Good effort from her. So she needs to figure out how to transition out of this pocket on the avocado.
Yeah, we've seen a few different methods for this switch.
Yeah, she's really strong on the feet. Nicely
Ooh,
done.
really nice.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, really good from her. She's got to get out. We've seen Izzy not top from this position as well, so still work to be done. Staring down the barrel of that, but she's got plenty in the tank.
Nice.
Good hold to one arm for sure.
Slow and steady from Faye.
So that's another top for Faye McDougall. Let's have a look at the screen. So she's keeping pace with Eugenie. She needed that one.
Yeah, she's really brought
She
herself
really
up
needed.
the
Yeah.
leaderboard now.
So she needs a melt. She needs the others all to have a meltdown on the last boulder and for her to top it
Yeah,
quick.
she's gone up from 5th to 3rd with 2 tops.
Yeah. Max Milne though out in front in the men's 3 and 3.
Everyone else is just fighting for 2nd, I think, in this competition.
Can't see him not executing.
No, me neither. Time for the final boulder. We got the men's results up on the screen. Max in 1st, Sam in 2nd, Mika in 3rd.
And yeah, we're just coming up to the final rotation now. So 4th boulder is going to open up. It's the first chance we're going to see how these athletes are going to get on. Sota has asked for the brush. He knows what he's doing. I know how I want to brush it.
Yeah.
And Connie, much the same.
Women's results up on the screen. Just gone, but that was Eugenie leading the way.
I mean, they all know what they're doing, don't they? Come on.
Sota on the wall already.
In his happy place on some steep wall. He's the first guy to obviously do the last boulder, so sure he's going to want to do this one pretty
Looks
quick
like
as
we've
well.
gone back to a bit of basic for this boulder.
He's just, it's like a path.
And he's climbing it so quickly.
Oh!
Almost taken out a judge.
That's not the way we want. But I think that is the method though, right? Because there's no feet to do anything with. You can't toe hook, you're just going to have to...
And I'm so impressed with how quickly and decisively he went for that. There was absolutely no hesitation there.
I mean, the observation helps, doesn't it? But still, you've got to come out.
But still, you get up there, you see the distance,
Totally.
and you kind of project the fall.
You see, you see the people in your way and still go for it.
Yeah, so really impressed. And I think he'll do it.
Yeah, I can't see him not. Connie...
Has Connie pulled on yet?
Yeah, she has. She had an attempt already.
And it is...
slope squeeze, which is not what you want on this last boulder when you're so tired, your skin's wrecked, you just want... give me some crimps!
Yeah, the route setters are eking out absolutely everything from these athletes.
Yeah, Sota's back on. Oh, just snacking it out. It's a really difficult foot sequence on this because there's nothing really to stand on those grey volumes. They're undercuts, so you're just trying to like squeeze with your legs to keep compression.
And there are no techs on the tops, right, where you would stand on them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not ideal when your hands are on undercuts.
Oh, no, all of this is just so very taxing from you. Come on, Connie, here we go. Campusing away through these holds.
I think feet off campus looks like a better method.
I think we'll probably see them squeeze that and then roll over to the next one. Sota came out all guns blazing on that. I think had he stuck it, he'd have put himself in with a really good shot of podiuming.
Yeah, sometimes that first go psych really provides and you're like, how did I do that?
And your skin's in good nick as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you've had a rest. You've
Your
had
skin's
quite a bit
cold.
of time off.
Yeah. Yeah, good temps in here though for actually. It's not too cold. They're both just taking a couple of seconds. But Connie's back on, campusing.
Come on, Connie.
Come on.
Just put the foot back on again.
She's powered out.
No, looking really tired.
Super powered out. Only a minute left.
Sota looking good.
Yeah, he's still got some in the tank. Here we go. Nicely done, Sota.
Come on, Sota.
Come on. Whoa,
Oh,
there we
good
go.
catch.
Nicely done, Sota.
And a little bit more reserved with that go.
That was, he slowed every part of it
Yeah,
down. Just
less
taking,
beans.
Yeah, just giving it a little bit more caution. Yeah, really good effort from him. So he's going to jump up the leaderboard now, temporarily into top spot.
Yeah, so Max does have to work for this
Yeah,
win. He can't, he's got to get something from this boulder.
because of the zone. Yeah. So yeah, Sota, as we say, got a zone. So
Connie looking a little tired, which is completely understandable after
Yeah.
a huge weekend of climbing. But well done to her. It was great to watch her in this final.
yeah, she should keep her head held high. She did really, really well on that. So Sam Butterworth, Eugenie Lee.
Eugenie, our only female athlete with 3 tops on the scoreboard so far. So this is kind of hers to lose at this point.
Totally. I think she's definitely strong enough and capable of doing it. It's whether she can execute it in the time. Sam, of course, is sitting in third spot at the moment. So if he gets a top here again, he puts more and more pressure on the others.
Definitely, and I think Sam can do it as well. So
Here goes Eugenie, squeezing away. Yeah,
yes,
she's
looking strong.
much more in the tank than Connie. Come on, roll over. That's it, that's it, that's it.
Come on.
Eugenie. Come on. I think if she gets a top here, she's going to win, I think. So
Yeah, I think no one could catch her if she manages to top this. Come on, Eugenie.
and same for Sam, making short work of this as well. Looking really, really slow and steady, both of them. She's got to push hard on the feet now to get up on that bicep. Come on.
It's looking really good
And
for
Sam.
both of these athletes.
Synchronised top would be lovely if you can arrange that.
Now, this isn't a jug for Eugenie.
Oh,
And a
my
synchronised fall.
like absolute synchronicity on the fall.
And they're both laughing with each other.
Fair play. Sam was just, he had really good engagement across both in sort of an iron cross, but then the left hand didn't quite land it.
See, and I was focused on Eugenie.
There we go.
And that top hold, it looks big, but the good part is right at the back.
Yeah.
And I think she just kind of underestimated how far back she needed to go. And like, there's no way you can see that from the floor.
No.
We are sat on top of the toilet, I think.
yeah. They give us the good spots.
They give us the best
Yeah,
spots in
on
the
top of the
house.
toilet.
So we've got a great view of that final hold, and it is not that good.
Yeah,
so
you've got to get your wrist around it.
got to get your wrist around it, and you've got to hit it with your shoulders and lats engaged and high.
Well, that took quite a bit out of her, so I'm sure she'll run down the clock and probably just have one more go.
Yeah, I hope both of these athletes have a nice big rest, and then
Yeah.
they're able to smash it out, because they both can.
Yeah, I think if you run it down to maybe 130,
That's enough time to get it
yeah,
done.
for sure. Maybe not for Eugenie because there's a bit more involved for her. All eyes on them. Coming very much towards the end of this competition. We're on the last boulder.
Jenny just taking a little seat.
Get some liquid chalk on.
Yeah, I wonder how everyone's skin is looking.
I think she's just trying to de-pump as well. She looks like her right arm is really, really pumped. Probably from that big undercut move.
Yeah.
She was on that for a long time.
Super physical. And that's it, with these volumes that have got a lot of no text on them, you've just got to be so precise, and you can't be tired or with your foot placements, because then you just slip off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're both shaking out a lot. Last boulder of the day.
Let's see if they'll give us a synchronised top as well. They are moving at a pretty similar pace, so
1 minute to go, so they both run it down probably as long as they can. Jenny's back on. Oosh. Squeezing these holds. Really, really strong. Come on, you Jenny.
Looking tired.
Just not high enough on the bicep.
No, just fading out.
Come on, Sam. Here we go. Come on, Sam. Nice, nice, nice. Come on. Giving it everything. This is not an easy move either.
He's
Dead
power
point to the slot.
screaming. He is really
Yeah, he wants
trying here. Come on, Sam.
starting to sag in the arms. Come on, Sam. Come on. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So Sota went all the way to the top of this pinch before going out. Oh, ejected.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
he was just too low in his shoulders and tired.
Yeah, like he'd done a lot to get there, and he was battling from that second move in.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jenny got a zone on that, which is going to be really, really useful.
Yeah, so I think
Cementing it herself.
it's just Izzy and Faye who can knock her off that, or maybe just Izzy actually.
Just Izzy because of zone.
Faye didn't have the first zone,
Yeah.
so that's a lot of pressure on Izzy.
Yeah, wow. And then Mika, he could, if he gets a top or a zone here, he's going to probably put himself in with a shot of a podium. And he's digging the tunes. So Izzy's back on. Her final boulder of this competition, finishing on some compassing.
Ooh, and trying to go straight left-hander. It is the better hold, but it's further away, so I'm not sure about.
And to the side.
Yeah.
So, yeah, difficult one to compensate for. Come on, Mika. Ah, no. Not quite figuring out the opposition of the feet again. It's really hard to describe what the feet are doing there, but there's just no foothold, basically.
Yeah. Izzy trying to do the same thing again.
Yeah, not sure.
Maybe just not confident that she can hold that right hand.
Maybe skin on the right hand, who knows?
Yeah. I think Percy's telling her that she's missing a hold.
Yeah. Yeah, telling her you don't have to use them all, but it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Mika. That's it. Nice, 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 nice. Much better. Finding that heel hook this time. Getting established. Swap feet. Come on. Sapping you on that.
Come on, Mika.
Allez, Mika. Come on. Come on. Push. That's it. Oh.
Trying to catch a toe
Yeah,
hook
yeah, yeah.
there.
Not the one.
No, I think sometimes these athletes are so good at these coordination new school moves that they try and
Overcomplicate almost.
yeah, throw them in wherever they possibly could
I
be.
mean, in fairness, it would have worked had he caught it.
Yeah, I'm
But-
not sure whether it put him in slightly.
He'd have
like,
been too low then.
Yeah,
in the
and like
shoulders.
pushed his core too far away from the wall.
Yeah.
But he's got plenty of time to have another go.
Izzy hucking, missing that holdout again.
That's why I really wonder why she's trying it this way. But
Yeah, maybe her right arm's just gassed out.
yeah,
But then, no,
Potentially.
can't be because she's using that as the
As the pull power.
primary start. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm surprised she's not at least tried using
Yeah,
the right hand.
after
She's
full
completely
go.
dismissed it. We're over halfway through the time now
With somebody telling her
to use it.
effectively.
But I don't
Anyway.
know. We'll see.
She's probably going to do it now. Yeah. So Mika just taking a quick knee, knows what to do. Obviously, a lot of these international athletes as well. You've got to factor travel in. They've done a long trip to get here as well.
Yeah, Izzy looking more secure on this go, but
Yeah.
just dropping down to free finger drag. And
Sagging out, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, long way for the Japanese athletes to come. They usually throw in a grit trip there whilst they're here.
Yeah, so you've probably done a fair bit. I'm not sure what the weather's doing, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I think it's been drizzly recently, but
it's drizzly every day, isn't it?
yeah, this is the UK.
At least it's not Manchester.
But Mika is back on.
Come on. Here we go, Mika. Come on, push, push, push. He's really battling on this now. We can see his face from here. Giving it everything on this last go. 30 seconds left. Come on, Mika. push, engage shoulder. Oh no. Yeah, the toe hook's pulling him back.
I think it's just a bit too
blocking him.
too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he's going to have one more little go.
Been pressured on the wall again from Percy.
Yeah. Well, 15 seconds. He's already got the zone, so fair play to him. Trying to put on a show for everyone. Same with Izzy.
Finally tries using that right hand, and I think if she wasn't so tired, it would work.
I think so. Yeah. If that was first boulder, she'd probably have a good shot at that method.
Yeah.
So we're over halfway through the final boulder now. We're going to have Diane and Izzy.
And this is a really important rotation because Izzy is the only woman who can knock you Jenny off the top spot.
And she's really good on the steep.
She is really good on the steep. So I would be
surprised if she didn't.
Yes.
Do it. Maybe.
Yes. Gonna put it out there.
Yeah. And also Diane, I can see him doing this.
Yeah, for sure. Both very strong athletes. Probably most at home on this kind of terrain with this style.
We're closing out the show with the Real Thing soundtrack as well.
Love it.
Love it. I saw Jerry. He's in here.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go.
Jerry Moffat in the house, VIP.
Oh, is he kind of just losing that right hand?
Diane's on. Come on. Nicely done, Diane. He just looks so
He's just
casual.
floating, isn't he?
So casual.
Come on, Diane.
Yeah. Izzy's on as well.
Just not quite
Not
nailing
enough pull.
that. Yeah.
Come on, Diane.
Using that right toe hook on
Shuffle,
the grey volume
shuffle.
really well.
He's got time. He's got lots of time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is next. That's strong.
Easy.
Wow. He made it look V4.
He did.
That's wild.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
and
really
a great
good
way
effort.
for him to finish this competition.
100%.
And that pushes him above Sam and Mika.
Yep.
And I think,
Into bronze.
yeah, and I think he cannot be knocked from there with Jim not doing the third boulder.
Yeah, so provisionally into a podium. And Izzy as well. Here she goes.
Into the meat of this boulder.
So she's got zone. That's gonna
see.
help. But she is gonna need a top.
Yeah. Come on, Izzy.
Come on. Big push. Come on. So we've seen you, Jenny, fall off this last move. Gassed out. Come on, you. Come on. Izzy, come on. Smash it.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. That could be enough.
I think that's it. That is 4 tops.
No,
right?
three
it's
tops.
3.
3 tops, but it's going to come down to attempts.
And it's all eyes on the scoreboard.
I don't think she's done enough on attempts by the looks of it.
Jenny has held on to that CWIF victory, her first CWIF victory.
Yeah, but still.
It was close.
I mean, all the boulders have gone.
That's it.
That's cool. That's really cool. So we're down to our last 4 climbers, 2 in each category. We're going to have Jim Pope come out next and BB Hamers. So they'll both be wanting to finish strong as well.
And Izzy looks like she's on the side of the mats and she looks like she gave everything on that last go.
Yeah. I mean, she basically was falling up.
Yes.
It was really good.
Super impressive.
Yeah. Nice. Jim enjoying his last few moments in front of the crowd.
Music really hyped up now.
Yeah. In my youth. Come on.
Phoebe looking strong.
Nice, Jim. So good at this style. Cruising away.
Yeah,
engaging the biceps.
Crushing that undercut.
Yeah, come on, Jim. Nice. Ali. Give it some, mate. Come on. Up high on the shoulder. Come on, Jim.
Come on, Jim.
Don't worry. Yes.
Ooh.
That's the way to use the toe.
A three-placed toe.
Three-placed, yeah.
Always works.
Gotta keep sliding up this rail.
Come on, Jim.
BB's on as well. Come on, Jim. Yes, there it is. Nicely done, Jim Pope. Come on, Jim. Finish it. Amazing.
Great work from Jim.
Amazing. So that's a good shift from Jim, but not enough to get on the podium, I don't think.
Just let down by that coordination slab boulder.
Yeah,
I
which he
think
basically did as
he
well.
was so close to actually sticking it.
Yeah.
And I think that's just him being a little bit rusty from a few months out.
Totally agree.
But he was incredible in this final.
I mean,
So close on boulder 2.
yeah, I mean, really, really good effort. That I'm still sort of shivering a little bit after that knee inversion on number 2. That was wild.
Yeah, and the fact that he then had 2 more goes that were really good
Yeah.
afterwards as well.
BB's looking close on that as well, just not quite engaged, getting high enough on the shoulders again.
Yeah, a really quite awkward move. You've obviously got to be strong enough to do it, but then get the right body positioning as well.
And then slam the foot onto the wall as well to cut that momentum.
I think it is all about hitting that left foot at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just looking a little tired.
She's totally gassed out. I mean, it's understandable. That is. Oh, she's bleeding as well.
Yeah,
Skin's
I wouldn't
gone.
be surprised. I'm not sure I've ever finished a CWIF final with skin intact. It's usually 5 bleeding tips
Is it?
at least. Yeah.
Oh wow. I'd be calling it now if I was here with 1 minute 30. Like.
Oh, it's the last boulder of the day.
I don't know.
Last boulder of the weekend. You've got to give it everything.
True. Or at least run down the clock and have a proper break.
Yeah.
Because this is so energy sapping. This move.
This is definitely a boulder that I would be having probably maximum 3 goes of.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it, when you just get suckered in on some of the holds? Because in isolation, you'd probably be okay with it, but it's just the cumulative load and stress.
Yeah.
Here she goes again. Oh, yeah. She's so close on the timing.
Yeah, just too low in the shoulders, and I think that's just fatigue.
And you could see when with her right hand, she was almost just greasing off that tape.
Yeah, not ideal conditions for BB on this boulder, but
No, not at all.
doing the best she can, trying to
Yeah, that's
finish out
all she can
strong.
do. 50 seconds, run it down a little bit. One more good go. Here we go. Come on, BB. That's it. Nice. Wallop. Oh, no, just not enough gas.
Nah, and I think she's not got
Gotta
anything
call it.
left.
Good job, BB. She's not looking very happy, but she's put in a really good shift.
Yeah, and CWIF finals is just a savage round.
She's still limping on that leg as well, so I
Really?
think that potentially was it the second?
That was quite early on
Yeah,
in
it
the
was-
final,
it was
second
early on.
boulder, yeah. So here we are, the final athletes on the final boulder of this CWIF final.
Is it the clean sweep for Max Milne?
I think it will be. I
I
think this is a good boulder for that
Yeah,
and for Max.
and also for Faye because she's pretty at home on the steep.
Yeah, she's pretty comfy on a power boulder, so I'm really looking forward to this next 4 minutes.
Not
Max
long
is
to go.
he's smiling, he's looking
ready for it.
confident.
He's ready. Eye of the tiger. Right, here we go. Rotation is open. Holds are brushed. He knows what to do.
All the other finalists, eyes on these 2 athletes.
Yeah, can't wait for this. Let's see what he's got. Faye McDougall currently in bronze. I don't think she can overlap the others, but still, she'll want to finish strong. We do not
Oh,
see-
and just teching through that start, really making it
it.
look easy.
Both of them absolutely crushing it. Come on, guys.
Great
That's it.
accuracy from Max there.
Yeah. Looking like he's just got so much time.
Yeah.
Same with Faye. She's really strong through this section. Come on. We might get a synchronized top.
Oh, easy.
Nicely done from Faye.
Come on, Max.
Come on, Max.
He's thinking about it. Oh, no.
He's not going to be happy.
Oh, and there was a tiny bit of hesitation there from him just before he launched
Yeah.
into that final position, and that was so close.
Oh, so close. I think he almost went too much engagement on the right arm, almost. And then couldn't catch the left because the too much engagement on the right sort of made the angle that he was catching the left not as good.
Yeah, definitely pulled himself too far right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's
brutal.
a little replay. You can just see there was so much momentum kicking him
Yeah.
rightwards. and he just didn't quite have enough with the left to rein it in.
It was the same method that Sota did on his first go, and then on the other go he was way more controlled.
Yes.
And went off the long pinch with the left hand.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Max kind of adjust his method and energy levels on that last move, and control it a lot more. But he has won this competition already.
Yeah, that zone has just confirmed that. I don't think he can be caught now because he had three flashes on the first three. So
he's having a little chat with Percy.
Yeah, he wants the win though. Sorry, wants the top. Already got the win.
Definitely, and I know he'll be a bit disappointed to have not flashed all the boulders, but I mean, he came very close. A win is a win.
Not when you're Max.
No, but there's something for him to learn from this event now, and I'm sure he'll take a lot from that.
I mean, at this level of field, to be outperforming them by that margin.
I mean, it's pretty cool that he came here and he's not even thinking about his competitors. He's thinking about his own performance.
Yeah,
you know,
that's hard to do.
That is,
And we're jumping the gun. He still has to execute this.
He still has to do this boulder. I know, and it's not easy.
Yeah, he's run down the clock a long way. I'm actually surprised by that. I would have thought maybe he'd
just get straight back on it.
There we go. Yeah, last climber of this year's 2025 CWIF. 19th edition. Let's see if Max can get his name on the trophy. Well, he already has.
Come on, Max.
Come on, Max. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Nice, nice, nice.
Looking good.
Looking casual. Catching it. Yeah. Come on. Shuffle up that rail. That's it.
Come on, Max.
I think he's going to go slower this time.
Finish it off. Ooh, just hesitating.
Yeah, he doesn't know whether to double or to go one and then jump in. Yes.
Come on.
There it is.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Great work from Max.
Yeah, there it is. Whoa! With the backflip.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
That's great work from him.
I mean, showing us that he's a performer.
Yeah, that's incredible. So, bit of a replay on your screen. Here we go. Awesome shoulders. Look at the strength between the shoulders there. Incredible. Yeah, and then for the top.
What a performance from Max on that boulder, but also just across the entire event.
So consistent.
I think, 8 boulders, 9 tries. That is really something to be proud of.
It really is. And in the women's competition, Eugenie Lee
kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, amazing effort from her. Obviously qualifying in 5th, but to go on and
convincingly take the win.
Yeah, incredible. I mean, she's worked so hard, so it's great to see her get a result on the senior stage like this.
Yeah, she had a disappointing national championships this year, so I'm really happy that she's able to come out and show the performance that we know she's all capable of here at CWIF.
And she's just down in front of us now, getting a big hug off her coach and Zoe Petermans and all the gang. So, yeah, I mean, she'll be over the moon for sure. But yeah, stick with us. We're going to get some podium made up. But these are the provisional results, subject to appeal. Max Milne, Sota, Sam, Mika, Jim, and Diane.
We've got Rita. If you want Rita, put your hands up and we'll transfer her here. It's not well, it might be heavy.
So, Molly, that's the end of our competition. We're just getting ready for the podiums. Highlight for you in the women's field?
Highlight for me in the women's was, I mean, I think it would have to be Izzy closing out with the top. There was a lot of emotion on the wall then.
Yeah.
She really gave it everything.
And she was she was sagging on that last
move. She was
move.
falling upwards, as you said, and it was such an impressive feat of strength and determination. And yeah, it almost looked like she was surprised.
For sure. And what about in the men's? Obviously Max throughout, but I think there were some other highlights for me on that.
Yeah, it's hard not to kind of look just at Max, I guess. I am super impressed with his flash on M2.
Yeah.
That was incredible, but
especially watching all the others up to that point as well.
Having information on that boulder already.
I think Jim.
What about you?
Jim getting kind of stuck in that weird position. I mean, now it's all over and he's okay.
Yeah.
That's probably, looking back, like one of the coolest parts.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll wake up and feel that tomorrow.
I think he probably will. Well, listen, Molly, thank you so much for coming on with me. It's been a pleasure.
Good
to hang out.
Me, yeah.
Stay tuned, everybody at home. We're going to have the podium in a second, and then I'm going to try and grab the winners for a little bit of an interview. So stay tuned, and we'll speak to you in a bit.
Thanks for listening.
I can only apologise when I call that route it before. Obviously, in my advanced years, dementia and all the rest of it, I forgot there's some pistols. I knew you forget there's some pistols. You have to go, bloody hell, it's going on with it! Sorry. Jerry's age, he's come out of the care home, stretching cord tonight. He's actually 104 years old, but he's still going. Prizes. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, calm down everyone, sit down, pay attention at the back, there'll be questions at the end of this. So, first prize that we're going to give out tonight is for the team prize. So, every year in the qualification rounds, we have a team prize, so the teams of 4, and the winning team this year is the Precision Climbing team. If members of the Precision Climbing team can come up and collect their prize, in that team they have Jack McDougall, Baby McDougall, Sam Butterworth and Max Hill. So basically a team of bloody ringers. But they get a prize. The second place team was Precision Femmes. They don't need to come up. You don't go on the podium though, we don't need you on the podium. They can't take it apparently. And the third place team was Chalk Dirty to Me. Nathan Phillips, Billy Valentine Cameron and Elias Bignall. And the Precision Femmes team was Izzy Bridges, Connie Bridges, Izzy Edgerton and Jim Pope. Yeah, so that means you suddenly get £1,000. Who's paid for that? Not each, so they have to share it, but still, it seems like an awful lot of money. But I'm quite old. Right, that is that. We're just waiting for our head judge for the nation to come back with the official results. Here he comes now. He's not moving fast. You should never rush when you're a judge, should you? You should go slowly. Like a tortoise. Yes. Right, so to start off with, we will go with the women's competition, I think. So if I announce in reverse order, and then the top 3 can go on the podium, I think. So 6th place we have Bibi Hamer, 5th place is Connie Bridges, 4th place is Izzy Bridges, that's a good agreement for the Bridges sisters. So 3rd place, Baby McDougall. Terry Moffat presenting the prizes. 2nd place is Isabella Edgerton. And our winner of the CWIF competition 2025, Eugene Lee. So each of the winners gets an amazing medal made by Harry Waller. Eugene gets a trophy. Give it a ladies and gentlemen. Oh, easy. They won't fall off, they'll just bring a quick final, they won't fall off. Brilliant. Okay, now we have the men's results. So we go from 6th upwards to 6th place. Oh, Jim. Never mind. Jim Pope was 6th place. 5th place, Peter Mower. 4th place, Sam Butterworth. So, bronze medal, 3rd place, Diane Akhtar. The second place from Japan, Sota Amagasa. So the winner of the men's competition in CWIF 2025, second time he's won the CWIF, Max Mill. Oh, here's the big cup. Oh, it's very heavy. It's real silver, that. No, it's not. Right, give it up, ladies and winners. Max Mill. Diane Akhtar. Oh, here we go. Brilliant. I think that concludes this year's CWIF. Next year, rumour has it will be the last ever CWIF. The last ever. Can you imagine the carnage of the last ever CWIF? It might be the best ever one, we don't know. But anyway, I might be right, I might change my mind, I'll do that. Johnny, you doing a bit of camera? You might be. Who knows? Do you want me to be quiet while I'm talking?
We're here with Max. Number 2. Should we just talk about the fall or what? How mad are you? You can't be mad. Don't be mad. How was it?
It was good. Yeah, I'm happy. It was almost perfection, but not quite. And my dad's here, so it's nice.
Pops is here. Pops in the house. Where is he? All the way down from Aberdeen. Great to see him. So ahead of the season, you must be feeling pretty good, feeling pretty happy?
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy. I feel really good shape. I'm going to skip quite a lot of comps and really focus on world champs, and yeah, the aim is go there and put on a performance like today and see what happens.
Well, you're looking in great shape. I can't wait to see what's in your diary and what you've got planned. I bet world champ is on the top of the list, is it?
Yeah, it is. You know it.
You put on a great show. Thanks so much. Awesome effort, everybody. Max Milne, your CWIF 2025 champion.
Serious climbing, Rock City. Amazing spot for those guys. Thank you to the judges and all the work staff that have worked so hard to make this competition such a success. The route setters were phenomenal. They've set an amazing set of boulders.
CWIF champ, made it, the big time. How do you feel?
I really needed this, and it feels really good to win.
Amazing. Well, yeah, listen, you were actually way out ahead by the end. You were looking super ice focused. You felt good throughout?
Yeah, I felt good throughout. I was feeling a little bit ill earlier, and then I had a cup of tea, and now I feel great, and yeah.
Oh, I'm so made up for you, and obviously like the whole team's here to support you. I saw afterwards, like, yeah, good vibe.
Decision.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it without my coach Mark and Ellie, and my team are just amazing.
Well, obviously you were out there, but it is a team effort, and I know you're ahead of the season and everything. You looking forward to that now?
Unfortunately, I don't have a season because I absolutely bombed BBC's, but it's okay.
Okay, well, my bad. I'm sorry, but still, what a way to finish off like this pre-season tour, right? Getting a win at an event like CWIF.
Yeah.
I mean, 19 years in, you're going to be in immortality now.
I mean, yeah, and there's legends only on that trophy, and then me. So.
Well, you're definitely a legend now. So anyway, congratulations. You are the CWIF 2025 champion.
Crazy.
Madness. Good job. Everybody, that's it from us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Good job, you, Jenny.
You guys almost at the top?
Yeah.